Hello and welcome. A very good morning to Shop on TV and to you. I'm joined by ITV1, which is fabulous. It's great to have your company. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we have got the most amazing 3 hours coming up. We've got bedding, which I truly believe is going to change the way you sleep and help you get that better night's sleep.
We're going to be talking about silk bedding, silk duvets, silk pillows and pillowcases.
Mulberry silk.
Mulberry silk.
AAA grade silk.
Finest quality, real top-end luxury when it comes to bedding. And if you thought, well, is it going to be affordable for me? It certainly is tonight. We've got some great prices.
We've got some incredible prices. We've got a duvet that I truly believe will change every single night. You'll never feel like you're too hot or too cold. It will work with you and your body temperature and the time of year as well. But we've also got silk pillowcases. Check it all out on the website, actually, shopontv.co.uk. It's all about luxury bedding, and if you go to Watch Now, it'll take you through to everything that we've got available. We have got a pillow of silk.
Yeah, the silk pillow that we've got, the mulberry silk pillow, has a core support, so it's going to give you what you need from a pillow with support and the amazing comfort, and then all the benefits of silk. We've got silk pillowcases in 4 different colours. Everything coming with great savings. We've even got the Cocoon sleep system that also has silk built into the mattress.
Wow.
It is such a great collection. Do you know what? It can make a huge difference to the way you sleep.
Well, it's been designed and tested to give you everything you need to get that good night's sleep. It's all about that coolness, that comfort, that breathability, the layers that really are going to give you the support that you need, but make sure that you stay at that right temperature. There's nothing, I don't think, that compares with silk, and there's nothing that compares with mulberry silk, and that's what we're talking about tonight. So whilst we do have stock, what I would say is shop I say it quite often, shop smartly. Don't leave things too late, because this is always a show that's a favourite.
And we're going to start with our mulberry silk Serenity silk duvets. We've got all your sizes from single right through to Super King. They all come under the same item number. If you've not shopped with us before, you just need that number there, and then you choose which option you want to go for. 738342. We're talking about a duvet with a 10-year warranty that's machine washable, that's going to work for you and your partner all season round. You don't have to have a summer duvet and a winter duvet. And we've also got a very good friend with us, haven't we?
We have. We've got the fabulous Raymond. How are you, my love? Always great to have you with us. We love having you with us and your shows and your products. Tell us why this particular mulberry silk is so special.
Well, as you know, one thing I should make clear to the viewers before we start this presentation, Hayley and Sean and I have been friends for nearly 30 years. And 27 years ago, at the Ideal Home Exhibition in London, Hayley bought one of our duvets. And they've been sleeping under it for the last 27 years. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this on television, both Sean and Hayley are more than qualified to tell you all the advantages of this particular product, because they've bought it and slept under it for 27 years. Now, to answer your question, Hayley, why mulberry silk? Well, if you go into Google or Wikipedia and type in all about silk, this is what they will tell you. Now, remember, they're not trying to sell you a duvet. They're just answering a question. Google or Wikipedia. They will tell you within the silk industry, mulberry silk is considered to be the king of silks, the highest grade silk you can possibly get. Now, how we get the silk might interest the viewer. We take the silkworm, we place it in a large metal tray, roughly the size of this bed. We place the tray into a darkened room, containing the silkworm into a darkened room, and we keep it there for 35 or 36 days. We feed the worm exclusively on mulberry leaves. Now, there's 3 different colors of mulberry leaves: red, black, and white. If you feed the worm on a red and black leaf, you get a very high quality mulberry silk. If, however, you feed the worm on the white mulberry leaf, you take a step up. You get the best silk possible, AAA grade mulberry. Now, that's what's in this duvet. There's only 2 parts to this duvet. the top cover, which is the highest quality cotton you could possibly imagine, luxury, 230 thread count. Anything over 180 is considered to be luxury. And the second part to the duvet is the filling. And we've already said mulberry, the highest grade silk. So you add the two together, you have a very special product. This is not an ordinary duvet. You know that.
Yeah.
You've had one for 27 years, right? You can wash this as often as you want. You wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. And once or twice a year, on a warm sunny day, if you're lucky enough to have a garden, drop it over the washing line in the garden, and the UV rays of the sun will totally purify and cleanse it. You have something here that's special. It's an extraordinary product. And here's the interesting thing. ShopOnTV is a fairly new television channel. But you know, for years, you and I, Sean, Haley, myself, we've sold this on a different channel for 22 years. Now, think about this. You've been selling stuff on TV for many years now. How many products do you know that have been sold for 22 years on television?
And do you know what, Raymond? It's one of our most popular products already here at Shop on TV. The amount of these that sold in the first show was spectacular. And the reason being, I think, it's a duvet that literally works for everybody, doesn't it?
I think another point as well, it's got a 10-year warranty, and there's very little that comes with a 10-year warranty. It's washable. We have had ours for 27 years, and we've washed it time and time and time again. It looks just as new as the duvet that's on the bed now. We could actually have our duvet on this bed and you wouldn't know the difference. The quality is incredible.
It's on our bed year-round, isn't it? We don't change it in the summer and the winter. This is a year-round duvet. And do you know what, Raymond? When you first feel this duvet, because we were the same, you could be a little bit sceptical because it's not the weight, is it?
Before we started selling on television, you and I and Sean Haley, we used to travel around different exhibitions, like the Ideal Home exhibition, which starts next week, all the major exhibitions and agricultural shows and flower shows. Correct. And when people used to come up to our stand, this is what they would say. They would say, "This is very thin. Are you sure this will keep me warm in the winter?" And before I could answer, they would then say, "What TOG rating is it?"
Yes.
Now, the answer to both of those questions is quite simple. There is no TOG rating with silk. The reason being, silk is a low conductor of heat. It retains heat in a different fashion to duck, goose feather, or polyester. And the second part of it is, people who share a bed, husband and wife, if one person likes the bed warm, one likes it less warm. That very often happens. They can both sleep under silk duvets. It self-reflects, and they'll be perfectly comfortable. But here's the best part, and you know this. You'll find that silk wicks away 30% of its own weight in moisture or sweat. So if you share a bed with someone who overheats and sweats, this is the duvet for you. Without shadow of doubt, this is the duvet for you. Any lady who is going through that terrible time in her life, the menopause, buy yourself this duvet. Sleep under it. Try it. It will change your life, I promise you. And
you know what?
It's sold with a money-back guarantee. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
No, that's
Sean.
brilliant, Raymond, because that's a really good point. Tell us about that.
Well, the money-back guarantee is quite simple. Shop on TV guarantee it, but we also guarantee it. Every duvet we sell, right, our web address is on the label. We guarantee this for 10 years. You can get in touch with us by looking at this label at any time, and we will refund your money. If you don't like it, we will refund your money with the same speed and the same civility that we take it from you. So you have a double guarantee, ShopOnTV and ourselves. And as a point of interest, ShopOnTV have been in business for a relatively short time. We have been in business for 65 years. So we're not going to vanish overnight. Buy this, try it, you'll love it.
And that is the best thing, and that is what you need to do. You need to get this home and sleep under it. You need to feel it, because you will get it home and think, it does feel quite light. Am I going to be warm enough through the winter? And you so are. It works with your body temperature. It works. It doesn't matter whether it's spring, summer, winter, autumn, whatever the weather is, whether it's the coldest of nights, you're going to be the right temperature under your duvet. If it's the hottest of nights, you're not going to be throwing that duvet off, because again, it's going to work with the temperatures.
And with the temperatures right now, one day it's really cold, next day it's really warm. You want to change over your duvets. You don't have to change your duvets with this duvet, because it works season to season. But what Raymond said about couples, we're exactly that couple.
Yeah.
I'm always hot. I'm always hot in bed, Raymond, obviously.
And I'm always cold. And I was always freezing. My feet were freezing. I'd never be warm. I'd never get off to sleep, because I was cold. And the great thing with this is it works for you both. So now I'm at the right temperature, and I'm you know, nice and cozy. But actually, I'm also going through that period of life where I do get those hot sweats, and again, it works with me again, because if you're suffering with that heat change, you don't get that good night's sleep.
No,
and if you don't get a sound night's sleep, if you get disturbed, you then don't wake up feeling refreshed. And you know, when you haven't slept well, how that can affect your mind, your health, how you feel about yourself. We say about children, when they have tantrums, they're tired, and that's the truth. They're tired, and they're different. We're different people when we're tired. We're snappy, irritable,
it affects everything
emotional,
in your day,
everything.
Everything, from the way you drive to what you eat. To the way you are at work, the way you are with your partner and your family. We've got all your sizes available, from single through to Super King, all coming with great savings against the usual prices. They all come under the same item number, so if you want any of the duvets, it's item number 738342. If you want that single, £139 is our reduced price. Should be £169.
And how great if you're thinking about putting this onto a child's bed, that they're not going to wake up hot and clammy in the morning, or wake up early perhaps because they've overheated. But also the fact that it's washable. Any accidents in bed, it's not the end of the world. You can throw this into the washing machine. We've washed ours time and time and time again over the last 27 years.
And a 10-year warranty.
Which is phenomenal.
And we haven't even talked about the Allergy UK certification on this. We'll go more into depth for you in a moment. If you want the double, again, it's the same item number 738342, a £60 saving at £179 compared with the usual price of £239. But think how long this duvet is going to last you.
Absolutely. Then you've got the king size, I should say. If you've got a double bed and you're thinking, I'd really like to have extra drape on my duvet, I want my you know how it looks in the magazines. The beds always look amazing. Well, they always put a bigger duvet on a smaller bed. So if you've got a double, get a king size duvet. You've got a £60 saving. Usually it's £259. Our price today, this is for AAA grade mulberry silk, is phenomenal. £199 is our price today, which is incredible. And then you've got your Super King. Yeah,
it's the king of all silks, as Raymond describes it. The Super King option, well, it should be £279 on our usual price. It's down to £219 if you want that Super King. Again, they all come under the same item number. Now, your postage, if you want to multi-order, it's one postage per order with your Serenity silk and your mulberry silk, and that goes across your pillowcases and your pillows.
Fabulous.
If you're going for a mattress, that's a little bit different, but we'll explain that as we go along. Honestly, you can change your whole bedding system. Imagine having silk duvets, silk pillows, and silk pillowcases. If you remember when you first bought maybe a silk tie and how expensive it was, and you think of the amount of silk that's in these products, the deals are fabulous.
If you were asked what's the most luxurious material, it would be that silk blouse, it would be that silk tie, and that's exactly what you're sleeping under, sleeping on, and popping your head onto throughout this show as well. But let's get back to the duvet itself and Raymond, because Raymond, there's something here which I think is so incredible, because as far as we know, this is the only silk duvet to have this.
Well, I checked this morning.
Yep.
And I can assure you, this is the only silk duvet currently being sold in the United Kingdom that has this coveted certificate. The Allergy Board in the United Kingdom are based in Warwick University.
Right.
Now, I say this as a compliment. They are very difficult people to satisfy, right? And that's how it should be. They're dealing with allergies. They have to be careful. Now, you'll notice, if you look at this certificate, on the bottom here, it's issued for 1 year at a time. Now, they do that for a reason. They do that to make sure that we behave ourselves, really, that we make sure that everything we're claiming is correct. They can walk in off the street unannounced into our premises and check that everything we are saying about this duvet is legitimate.
Yeah.
Now, you'll notice we have this certificate for Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of the EU countries, there's 27 of them, New Zealand and Australia. Now, the reason I bring this to the customer's attention, very often what satisfies the authorities in Canada will not satisfy the authorities in Australia.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, the quality of the product is so high and the manufacturing process is so perfect, they can find no fault. And what they're telling you here in plain, simple language, language anybody can understand, if you have allergies, asthma, hay fever, anything like that, breathing problems, dust mites are the enemy. There's a clue in the name, Haley. When I die, I'll turn to dust, and so do they. And when they die, they turn to dust inside the duvet. And you are sleeping in a duvet very often that has a lot of dead dust mites in it. And if you're breathing that in, it's not a good situation. The allergy board are telling you dust mites do not like silk. I'm not telling you, you're not telling them. The allergy board are saying it. So if you have allergies, think about buying a silk duvet.
And again, to reiterate, this is the only silk
The only one without shadow of doubt.
that has that.
Yeah, I checked it today just to make sure that the information I'm giving is up to date.
And a 10-year warranty. And the other thing that's fabulous, Raymond, I think, is the packaging. Because you want to buy this as a gift for someone.
Now, that's a Serenity packaging, but the silk within is mulberry. I always stress when I'm doing a presentation like this, and everything we sell is made by the official Mulberry Silk Manufacturing Company Limited. Now, our method of selling is quite simple. We're based in Vancouver, right? 36 years ago, we started in a very small way. Now we export to countries all over the world. Now, we only have one partner in each country, right? My job is a distributor in this country.
Here in the UK.
And you can only buy it from myself at an exhibition or from ShopOnTV. That's the only people we supply.
Right.
Now, ironically, ShopOnTV sell them slightly less price-wise than I do, because the buying team here, right, are very clever people. They've bought them at an advantageous price, and they've done something wonderful. They've passed the saving on to the customer. Ridiculous as it might seem, you know this because you were around when it happened. When we launched these in TV 22 years ago, you are charging less this morning for this duvet than we were charging for it 22 years ago.
Brilliant. How brilliant is
That's how good the buying team are here. That's how wonderful a bargain this is.
And that's how special our deals are and how incredible. You can feel that fabulous silk inside. All handcrafted, all handmade, but extremely busy. Price-wise, you've got incredible savings, as Raymond was saying, and we have got all sizes available. So if you do want to go for the duvet, do shop for it whilst the stock is there. 738342 is your item number, and you can get your single, you can get your double, you can get your king, and you can get your super king. But we are going to mention as well, because we haven't just got these fabulous duvets. We've also got the most incredible silk pillow, which we're going to mention just briefly, Raymond. Tell us a little bit about the pillow, if you would, because it had to. You had to design it in a way because so many people were asking.
Well, what happened was the buyer from a large TV company came along to us and she said, you know, you've been coming to our place for a long time. The public love your duvets. Could you please make a pillow to the same high standards?
Fabulous.
Well, we went back to our head office in Vancouver. We have a research and development department there. We went to work making a pillow. Now, we took our time. There's no point rushing.
No.
There's an old saying, the devil is in the detail.
Yeah.
We believe in that. So this is the result of our experimentation making pillows. It took us roughly 2.5 years to get it to this standard. Now, when we first started selling them, when we brought them back to Britain to start selling them, we didn't initially sell them on television. We sold them at retail exhibitions, flower shows, knitting shows, and we sold tens of thousands of them in the first 13 months. And we got a tiny percentage returned. We sell them with a money-back guarantee. Now, I always judge the success of any product on television, not on how many we sell, but how many the public return.
Yeah.
And we got such a tiny amount returned, we stopped counting eventually. Now, this pillow I'm holding here is the one I sleep on at home. When I travel, I bring it with me because I know if I put my head in this at night, I'm going to get a good night's sleep, right? Now, to explain to you this pillow, we tell you on the label, we're not trying to hoodwink anyone, we tell you on the label exactly what's inside it. We have to do that by law. If you were to cut this open with a pair of scissors, in the middle, you have a small pocket of fiber. That's to give it some extra strength for your neck, support for your shoulders.
Right.
All the way around that, you have layer after layer after layer after layer of the finest AAA grade mulberry silk. It's not little pieces of silk chopped up and thrown in. Each strand of silk within this pillow is 1 mile to 1.5 miles long, unbroken in one piece. So when you wash it in the machine, you can wash it as often as you want. This one I'm holding has been washed, I would say, between 20 to 25 times. Wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, and it will always look like that. This pillow is at least 5 years old. It's been slept on by me for roughly 15,000 hours.
Gosh.
Well, it's a fact.
Yeah.
7 or 8 hours every night.
But it still holds its shape.
Well,
You've
just
still
look
got
at
that
it.
Support.
It is packed.
new.
It tells you in the corner here, packed with mulberry silk. Top cover, the most luxurious cotton you can possibly imagine. Dust mites don't like silk. Your head's going to stay cool in this pillow. Now, we sell this pillow on our website at £60 per pillow and £5 postage. And to use a modern phrase, we're not ripping people off.
No.
That is the true value of this pillow. You can buy them here this morning for £40 each. And honest to goodness, if I was a customer watching, a potential customer, I would have no hesitation buying this pillow.
Raymond,
it is something special.
Of the stock has already gone in those few moments
Yeah.
of speaking. You have got an incredible deal with the pillow. You've got incredible deals on all of the mulberry silk that we have this evening, but the pillow extremely busy alongside the duvets. The difference, putting your head onto a silk pillow, that you have that support in there, but you've got that breathability and you've got that natural fibre as well. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a very short break, but we will be right back to show you the pillowcases, to show you the mattress.
Yeah, with silk in the mattress as well. It is a whole luxury bedding show that we're bringing you. We are going to give you a couple of seconds to check out if you've already got them in a basket. And we've got loads more to show you, though, so please don't go anywhere. If you want that pillow, 654-433 is your item.
And it's all about you getting a better night's sleep. And when you sleep well, don't you feel different that next day? Feel brighter, smarter. You're ready for the day. And I truly put it down to what you're sleeping on, what you're sleeping under, that makes a difference to the way you sleep. And mulberry silk, I truly believe, is going to make that difference. Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to STV. ITV1 are already with us, so it's lovely to have all of your company. I'm Hayley.
And I'm Sean.
And we've got an amazing show tonight. It's all about mulberry silk. It's all about sleeping better, sleeping luxuriously.
It really is luxury bedding. And if you're thinking, oh, silk bedding, how does that work? Well, there's so many benefits when it comes to silk bedding. We've got duvets, we've got pillows, we've got pillowcases. In fact, if you go to the website, you'll see everything that we have available, and click on that luxury bedding logo that you see there. It'll take you through to the show. Now, we start off with the mulberry silk from Serenity duvets that you can see. They're exclusive here at ShopOnTV.
And that is our duvet.
Yep.
We have that duvet. We sleep under that duvet. We've had that duvet for 27 years. It's machine washable. It comes with a 10-year warranty. And what silk will do, it'll actually allow you to sleep comfortably throughout the whole of the seasons. You'll never be in that situation where you're kicking that duvet off because you're far too hot, or through the winter trying to tuck that duvet under because you're far too cold. This is going to work with your body temperature, but also the temperature of the outdoors.
The room, the atmosphere. It's designed to work with you. It'll work with your partner as well. It worked exactly the same for Hayley and me.
Because we sleep completely differently, but in the same bed.
I'm always warm at night.
You'll be throwing the duvet off. I'll be trying to get the extra duvet for me. With this, you both will feel it's the perfect duvet for you. And we have got it in all sizes at the moment. We have started the show with ITV1 extremely busy. Great savings. And remember, it is machine washable. So if you are buying this for the kids, if there's any accidents, it's not the end of the world. Throw it in the washing machine. It washes brilliantly. You've got the single there. Usual price is £169. Our price today, £139. Incredible savings.
Now, they all come under the same item number. When you go through, you just choose which option you want to go for. The King and Super King, really busy with us tonight. All under the same item number, 738342. If you're going Super King, 10% of that's already gone.
Wow.
Double Hawaii's, however, which is always a popular size, usual price of $239, comes down to $179. That's a £60 saving on your double there.
And I think what a lot of you are doing, and it's well worth doing that, you have got the king size there. If you've got a double bed, and you look in magazines and think, my duvet doesn't drape like it looks in those magazines. I wish I know, why does it look so much better in all those magazines that it all drapes down the side? What they'll do is they'll put a bigger duvet on the smaller bed. So I think lots of you today, because we're really busy on the king size already, I think you're upgrading to that king size so you've got that fabulous drape. And it's well worth it. It's actually only £20 more to go for that king size. The usual price is £259, but your price today, £199. So if you're thinking, should I do the double or the king, it's only £20 more. I would definitely go for that king size.
And we do have Super King at £279 usually. It's down to £219. 738342. Now, you're shopping across everything that we've got on the show. Something else you're loving that we've shown you just for a couple of moments.
And only just for a couple of moments. Just before we came to STV, we just thought we'll mention the pillow before we get to STV, and then we'll talk around it again so everybody gets to see it. A quarter of the stock has sold out and gone. So we think this will sell out well before the end of the show. Normally
£60, they're down to £40. And if you're going for a duvet and you want to add in pillows, no extra on your postage.
Fabulous.
Just that one postage. So 654433 is your item number for your pillow. And just to let you know, we also have silk pillowcases available.
And do your own research. Just put onto the internet and why celebrities love silk pillowcases, why are silk pillowcases so great, and just see what it comes up and what it says, and you'll understand why. I went to a beauty salon once and she said, you really should be sleeping on a silk pillowcase, and I did. Honestly, you've got amazing silk pillowcases, and £35 is your price. We've got 4 fabulous colours as well. We will show you them in detail a little bit later on, but if you are thinking, well, I want to get everything in my basket, you can check everything out on the website. 0010108 is your item number. And we have got, of course, the mattress coming up later. You've already found that on the website. We'll talk you through that in more detail with Raymond as well, because we're not alone. We have got the king of silks, which is our own King Raymond. How are you, my love?
I'm all right, thank you.
It's always fabulous to have your company. We've known you for absolutely years.
30 years.
We bought our duvet off you how many years ago?
27. at the Ideal Home Exhibition
was.
at Earl's Court.
Yes.
It's now held at Olympia.
Just about to start, isn't
The
it?
first time I went to the Ideal Home Exhibition, it used to be held at Olympia. Then it went to Earl's Court, and now it's gone back to Olympia.
Yeah, yeah.
But the first time I went, I was 16 years old. That's a long time ago. So
Amazing. And at those shows and exhibitions, you now bring this fabulous silk duvet. Now, we're very lucky to have it here with us exclusively at Shop on TV.
yeah, everything we are offering to the public this morning, every item is made by the official Mulberry Silk Manufacturing Company Limited. You are buying direct from a head office in Vancouver. Our job, my job, I'm the distributor for the United Kingdom and have been for 36 years. Now, we don't supply shops. We only supply one customer in every country. And the customer we have picked for this country is Shop on TV. You can only buy this from Shop on TV or from myself. Now, Shop on TV, the buyers have proven to be very, very clever people. They've bought all of our products at a very special price because they buy very large quantities. They bought them at a very special price, and they've passed the saving on to the viewers. You are actually selling this duvet, believe it or believe it not, this morning, offering it to the public at a price which is slightly less than we were charging for it when we first launched it. You were there when we first launched it on TV 22 years ago.
How fabulous is
Now
that?
just put that, just think
fabulous.
about that. Imagine you went into a petrol station today and said, I'd like to fill my car with petrol, but I'd like to pay slightly less than I was paying for it.
I wish we could, Raymond.
Oh, gosh, not half.
Oh,
There's nothing now, is there?
No.
There's nothing that is slightly less.
just
Everything
think
is-
about that.
Yeah. And let's...
That's the buying power,
Yes,
isn't it, with us here
definitely.
at Shop on TV, which is fabulous. So you have got incredible deals that, as Raymond is saying, you are only getting with us here at Shop on TV, and that's why we are so busy. We've got all sizes available. You do need to check your baskets through. We are going to have sellouts, I think, this evening because we have started the show so busy. And the pillow, we would say, is definitely going to sell out. We've given you the details of that right at the bottom of the screen, and over half of that is already in baskets now.
And we haven't really explained it fully to you, but if you want to get it in your basket
But
and check out quickly.
it is the same silk that we talk
Yes.
about when we talk about the duvet. So if you are getting that pillow, what we say about the silk in the duvet, it's the same silk. And that silk, that is the secret, isn't it? Because there's, like anything, different grades.
Different
of silk.
grades. Well, as I say, what we do, we feed the worm on mulberry leaves. There's 3 different colors, red, black and white, of mulberry leaves. If you feed the worm in the red and black leaf, you get very high quality mulberry silk. If you feed the worm in the white mulberry leaf, however, you take a step up and you get the highest grade silk in the world. Now, that's what's inside our duvets and pillows. Now, there's a problem. There's always problems when you manufacture. And the tree that provides the white mulberry leaf
Right.
only grows in any commercial quantity in central and eastern China. So we constantly run out of AAA grade mulberry silk.
Right.
And when we do, we stop manufacturing.
You won't use
We
anything
don't
else.
add inferior silk. In all of our duvets, there's a small zip. Now, we put that zip on for a reason. So when a customer buys one,
Wow.
they can unzip it. Just look at this, it's beautiful. And they can touch the silk, and they can see there's no inferior fibers mixed. It's all long fiber silk. Each strand of this silk is over 1 mile long, unbroken. So what they do, they stitch it all the way around the perimeter.
Right.
Now, they do that by hand. It can take 2 skilled operators a day to a day and a
It's
half
handcrafted, isn't
to make to make one duvet, a day to a day and a half.
Wow.
Now, once they've anchored it around the perimeter, they can stretch it and put these box cassettes in. Now, that means 2 things. When you sleep under it, you get no cold spots. It's a cocoon fiber. It just gently folds itself around you and it stays there. It doesn't walk in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's,
you don't waking up, Sean, at 4 o'clock in the morning
With a draft.
one leg out the bed and a draft behind your back, talking to yourself.
That's a great point when you say about drape, because it drapes
Just
over your
cocoons
body
beautifully.
Yeah, cocoon.
Now, the other thing, Sean, when you wash it, well, you know you've had one for 27 years. When you wash it, it cannot clump up.
Yes. The
You
filling
wash it a
stays.
cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. The duvets you have are 27 years old. The duvets we have in my bed are 29 years old. I was talking to a lady recently. She came up to buy a duvet off me at a live exhibition. Can't remember exactly where. Oh, I can. It was the Caravan Show in February at the NEC in Birmingham, not so long ago, 3-4 weeks ago. She came up to buy a single duvet for her son, who was coming to live in London and going to university, and he was sharing a flat. And she wanted to give him a nice duvet to sleep under. So she said, I'd like a single duvet, please. And I started to explain it to her. She said, stop. She says, I've had one for 30-odd years.
Great.
She said, it's the most wonderful product I've ever slept under. And that's what people say all the time to us. People fall in love with these. This is not an ordinary duvet. It's an extraordinary duvet, sold at a very special price. With a 10-year warranty, a money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose by trying it.
And you allow people to try this,
Yes.
don't you? And how does that work?
Well, I'll tell you how it works, Haley. We know, you know, when a duvet is sold to the public, if the public asks for their money back, a shop will not give you your money back. This is what they say. They say, I'm sorry, it's been slept under. Under the Health and Hygiene Act, we're not obliged to take it back. Once you bought it, you keep it. It's your problem. Now, we know the quality of this product. We know how few we get sent back. When a duvet is sent back to us, we have to destroy it. Charity shops won't take it, even if you offer it to them.
No.
They refuse to take it. So the duvets, once they are returned, have to go in the dustbin. And we get such tiny amounts returned, it doesn't matter. Because honest to goodness, we sell tens of thousands of these, and the amount we get returned, you could put in a supermarket trolley.
It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and
isn't it?
so many benefits on top of that. We've talked about a 10-year warranty, the fact it's machine washable. It's going to drape over your body beautifully. But the other thing is you've also got the Allergy UK certification. That goes across all the sizes. Let's just run you through this. Allergy UK certification. It's the only silk duvet in the UK.
And Raymond checked
carry
this again this morning. It's the only in the UK to actually carry this Allergy UK certificate of approval. And it's all about the fact that this has been awarded the British Allergy Foundation seal of approval for reduction of exposure to live house dust mites of their product. They don't like mulberry silk,
No, it's a dry environment, so it's designed to reduce that.
And sadly,
and approved by Allergy UK.
Dust mites turn to dust in your duvet. So if you do have allergies and things, that's probably one of the worst things that could be sleeping with you every single night. So you know when you're sleeping under silk that the dust mites don't like it. And this is, as we were saying, the only actual duvet in the UK, silk duvet, that has this seal of approval. And this is huge, Raymond, isn't it?
Every bedding company in Britain would love to have that certificate.
Yeah.
Now you have to ask yourself, we have it, why? And the reason we have it, we take extra care in how we manufacture this product. We also have this is very important, Haley, it's issued for 1 year at a time.
Yes.
Now, they do that for a reason. They're clever people. That's to keep us on our toes, right? They can walk in off the street. They can check our product at any time. And if we're not using the best silk and the best cotton, they take this away overnight.
Right.
Right? And that's a terrible black mark against our company. And we have it for Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of the EU countries, 27 of them, New Zealand and Australia. And I know, because I go to some of these countries selling these duvets, what satisfies the authorities, say in Australia, very often won't satisfy the authorities in America, Canada.
Very true.
But it's true, you know.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, the quality of the product is so high. The manufacturing process is so perfect, they can find no fault. And can I mention this to any viewer watching? Not only for my product, for any product you come across, say you're shopping in a supermarket or a department store, any product you come across that has this allergy board certificate on it, you can buy that product in the knowledge it's been rigidly tested, and it's got to be the highest quality possible to get this allergy board certificate. So don't worry about buying this duvet, it's something special.
And once again, it's the only silk duvet in the UK to hold that Allergy UK certification. That's great peace of mind in itself.
Really is. 10-year warranty. It's machine washable as well. We have at the minute got all sizes, and once you get this home, you will fall in love with this like so many people do. Exactly like we do. And you might get it first of all and think, oh, it's light. Will it be warm enough in the winter? And then you'll sleep under it and think, oh my goodness, this is heaven. You'll always be at that right body temperature throughout all seasons. But you don't have to believe just us, because there are so many 5-star reviews out there, because it is a product that truly is loved, because it changes the way you sleep.
Over the years, we've read so many 5-star reviews. Gillian said, singing the praises of your product to all who will listen. Brian says, very light to sleep under. That's another point that we need to cover, actually. Margaret says, we purchased another one. Very much look forward to it. That's just a couple of them. Let's take a look at some more for you. Mary said this, I wish I'd found your company years ago. Your silk duvet has transformed my life.
Fabulous.
I now sleep, not waking in a hot sweat. And my husband, who felt he couldn't sleep without a seriously weighty duvet and is cold-blooded, also sleeps. Again, that's another great point. The way it works with your body temperature from season to season.
Yeah.
For me, I'm always warm in bed. It releases the heat and I don't get disturbed. For you, it's the opposite.
Yeah, I'm really cold.
And we should also just refresh people's memory. Any lady going through the menopause, please buy yourself one. It's as simple as that. Simple statement. Buy yourself one, sleep under it. It will change your life. It wicks away 30% of its own weight in moisture or sweat.
Wow.
Think about that. Buy it and try it. If you don't like it, you're not married to it. It's not like a husband. You don't have to keep it. Just send it back. And we, without one word of an argument, will refund every penny you pay for it. People simply love this product. It's something special. As one lady said to me a few years back, I always remember this, you know, she said, I see you every year. It was at the Great Yorkshire Show, actually. She said, I see you every year. I come up, have a little chat to you. She said, I've decided to buy one this year. And she did. And a couple of years went by and she came back. She said, you know, can you remember me? She said, I bought a duvet off you a couple of years back. She said, it's wonderful.
Brilliant.
She said, everybody says this. I wish I had bought it years ago. People, once they buy it, they regret the fact that they didn't buy it earlier.
Yeah.
Buy it and try it. You have nothing to lose.
And the reason we got it is because we worked alongside Raymond at shows, and we were next to him, and we'd listen to everyone coming up saying, I love this duvet. Again,
that's why we sell so many.
Yeah.
I'm going to let the cat out the bag here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to spring this on you.
Okay.
And I don't want the viewers to think this is a setup. There's a man involved with this company called Jamie Martin. Do you know who he is?
Yes.
What's his job?
He's the boss.
Yes.
He's the boss. You can't go any higher than Jamie Martin.
It's his company.
Today, we got an email from him. He bought 2 king-size duvets.
But before the show.
2 king-size duvets and 4 pillows. A king-size for himself, one for his sister, and some pillows as well. He said, I've read about these. All the presenters from TV channels are telling me how wonderful they are. Now, that man has got he can have any duvet he wants. this is the one he bought. Think about that.
I like that.
We were
That's
the
a
same.
fact.
I like
We
it.
could have, well, and we have tried so many different
Well, we've
duvets
worked in bedding and interiors haven't
for
we, many
years, and the duvet we choose to sleep under always is this duvet. And we only said the other night when we were in a hotel what a difference it makes, because you get so used to it and you get so used to sort of sleeping better and not getting too hot or not feeling too cold that it's not until you sleep in another bed that you suddenly think,
You realise
oh
how
my
good
goodness.
it is,
It is so, it truly does change the way you sleep. If you're not getting disturbed because you're getting too hot and you're throwing the duvet off, or you're getting too cold and you're getting up to put socks on, or you're putting the duvet underneath you, if you're always at that right temperature throughout the whole of the night, it allows you to sleep so much better.
And you can try it. That's what Raymond's got that faith, because he knows. We know.
And that's with Raymond, that's with Mulberry Silk, and that's
Yeah,
what it's all
directly.
about. It's all about, Raymond's company has been going for years. We've known Raymond for 30 years. And hand on heart, I trust him with my life. And the Mulberry Silk is one of the best products we've personally ever bought
looked shocked then
to
for a
sleep.
minute.
He knows I would. Look at that.
she wouldn't
Look at that lovely face.
She wouldn't trust me with her life.
No,
but
I
she'd
wouldn't,
trust
but I
you.
trust you.
This might make the viewers laugh. This happened to me once. I was at an exhibition and a lady came up to me. She says, I'm going to buy one of your duvets. She says, I've been looking and you seem to me the type of boy who wouldn't tell a lie.
I love it.
It's true.
Fabulous.
So true.
And that is the truth. He's a gentleman, and you've got a product that is absolutely fabulous, and for us made such a difference to how we
Huge
sleep.
difference for both of us. We're hugely busy across everything we've seen. We've still got lots more to see. Pillows and pillowcases. Now, if you want the duvets, we're going to pop up the details on the screen.
Yeah, it's really
for you.
easy. It's all the same item number, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It all comes under 738342. When you go through, you just choose which size you want.
But when you put it into your basket, do remember it's not yours until you check your baskets through. We've got so many. The king size is particular busy. Remember, it's machine washable, so if you're going for the single and it's for perhaps a little one going into bed for the first time, it's not the end of the world if there's an accident. Throw it in the washing machine. Honestly, it washes and dries so quickly. It's unbelievable. We've had ours 27 years, washed it so many times. It could be on the bed right now. You wouldn't know it was a duvet of 27 years. So normal price there, £165. We've got it £139 today, which is incredible. So normally £169 down to £139.
Now, we're busy across all the sizes, but the double, if you want to go for that one, usual price of £239 comes down to £179. And remember, if you want to add in pillows and duvets, you'll pay that one delivery of just £4.95. The king size, however, is hugely busy. If you've got a double bed and you want that gorgeous hotel drape across the bed, or you don't want to fight with your partner over the duvet, you want that extra bit of duvet, go for the king size over your double bed. Usual price of £259, that comes down to less than £200. And a point to make that I think that we should really push is that, again, it's 100% mulberry silk.
It
There's
is.
no mix there, is there?
100%. And don't forget as well, just £20 more to get that king size. And that's the truth. That's the difference, isn't it? Of course you can.
We aren't we?
We are, yes.
Right. Now, I live in Glasgow, and this is something which might interest the viewers. There's two major shopping centres in Glasgow. ST viewers will know exactly where they are. Right, there's a company in one of those centres. I'm not going to mention their name. That would be unkind, but I can assure you they're there. They have a marvellous reputation for quality, absolutely soundproof, top quality company, make top quality products. They sell silk duvets. My son Martin, who's here with me tonight, he went in just before Christmas to buy his mother a Christmas gift, a dressing gown.
Right.
And he noticed they were selling silk duvets. And obviously he went to have a look at them, because that's our business. Now, for a king-size duvet in this shop in Glasgow, what do you think they were charging, Hayley?
Oh, don't.
Have a guess.
Come on.
The way you're speaking,
Not very good at guessing.
£300.
3. What do you think?
£400, sir.
Right, go a little bit higher.
Oh,
No. £500.
£512.
wow.
But here's the bad part.
Okay.
When Martin did what I always tell the viewers to do, when Martin read the label, there was only 12% silk in it.
No way.
What they'd done, they got cotton, polyester, polished it so it looks like silk. A lot of companies do this. They get a small quantity of silk, a large quantity of man-made fibers. They mix the two together, so when you buy it, you get a silk mix. That's why our duvets have all got a small zip on them.
Yeah.
So you can look at this, touch it and see it. It's the real McCoy. And it's not 512 pounds.
No.
It's 313 pounds less.
But it is 100% triple A. Mulberry silk.
Everything we make is made by the official Mulberry Silk man. It tells you here.
Yeah.
And you also, I must stress this, you have our address, right? Our website. Everything you need to know is on the duvet, so you can never lose our address. If you're unhappy at any time, we'll refund your money. Buy this, don't hesitate. You're buying quality. You're buying champagne for the price of beer. That's what it boils down to.
And we love that.
Who wouldn't love that?
We are so busy. We're going to move away from the duvets just for a moment because we have got twice as many people now ordering to stock we've already sold, and we have sold so much already. All we will say, and we do say this often, but it's only just to remind you, if it's in your basket, it's not yours till you actually check out that basket. And sadly, other people can be ordering. And when we have different sizes, we can get to a point where more people are ordering than stock is actually available. So please do check your baskets through really quickly. And remember, just one item number for all the sizes. You just choose your size.
All sizes there at the moment, single through to Super King. If you want to go for it, now is the time. In fact, we'll just pop the sizes up on screen for you and the prices and the savings from single through to Super King. Great savings, 738342. Just choose which size, and if you've got it in a basket, as Hayley said, make sure you check it through.
10-year warranty, machine washable, and it has the Allergy UK seal of approval as well, which is phenomenal. So do grab that while the stock is there, but do check your baskets through, and we'll leave you to do that whilst we move on to the pillow, which we've got to get to right now, because a vast amount of the stock, it was just a moment ago 50%, it's now shot up to 60% of the stock is already gone. So what you must do is, if you want the pillow, grab it while the stock is there. And this again is mulberry silk.
It is. It's a £60 pillow, but today you're paying just £40. You've got an amazing surround system of silk that you see there. Mulberry silk, that finest quality of silk. 654433 is the item number. Now, Raymond, when it comes to pillows, this didn't just appear overnight.
No, it didn't. It's very difficult, it's very hard to get a really nice pillow. You know, the average lady with a husband and a couple of children in her lifetime will buy 30 or 40 pillows.
I believe it. I've bought
What happens, you're in the supermarket, you see some nice pillows, appear to be nice, nicely packaged, right, 2 for £10. They've always got a picture of a nice lady sleeping like this, and you think they look quite nice, I'll buy them. After you bought them, within a couple of weeks, you think, my goodness, what have I done? And they end up in the bin. And you have to buy more pillows and more pillows and more pillows. I always say the most expensive pillow you can buy is a cheap pillow, because you constantly have to replace it. Now, this pillow is sold with an absolutely bulletproof money-back guarantee. If you buy this tonight, and I would advise you to buy it, it's something special. Sleep on it. If you're not totally satisfied, we will refund every penny you pay for it. Now, this is the one I sleep on at home, right? When I travel anywhere in Britain, not if I go overseas because of baggage restrictions, but when I travel in Britain, it goes in the boot of the car and I bring it with me. This pillow is 5 years old. It's been slept on for roughly 15,000 hours.
Wow.
It's been washed by me. I sleep on it. It's been washed roughly. What are you laughing at, Sean?
I just heard something from our director. He said that's almost as long as his career. Those 15,000 hours.
Oh, add it up. 5 years, 8 hours a night.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, I mean.
I know you know your stuff.
Well,
the numbers will be right.
Can I tell you, the Scottish education system is wonderful. We can add up.
Excellent.
I love it.
It's roughly 15,000 hours, right? So You can wash it as often as you want. Wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. When you wash it, it cannot and it will not lose shape. The reason being the silk within the pillow is long fiber. Each strand is over 1 mile long, right? If you read the label, we have to put this on by law. We tell you exactly what's in it. If you cut it open in the middle, you have a small pocket of fiber. That's to give you some extra support for your neck and shoulders. All the way around that, you have layer after layer after layer of AAA grade mulberry silk. Officially, the highest grade silk in the world. Check that out in Google or Wikipedia. This is not some nondescript silk. You're buying the best of the best, the king of silks. Top coverage, absolutely fabulous cotton, 230 thread count. Now, when you sleep on it, you'll find because silk keeps your head cool, it's lovely to sleep on. Dust mites don't like silk, that's a bonus. We sell this pillow on our website, one pillow, £60. That is plus £5 postage. That is the true value of this pillow. And we sell tens of thousands of them. Believe you me, they're worth every penny of £60. Here, this morning, you can buy them for £40. I would advise everybody to buy one. And if you don't like it, don't keep it. Just send it back. Trust me, we will refund every penny without one word of an argument. We sell tens of thousands of these every year. And the amount we get back, well, it doesn't matter, this tiny, tiny amount. People buy them, they love them, they keep them, and they're worth every penny.
And when you get these home and you feel, actually, these are a great gift, aren't they?
A fabulous gift, yeah. If you've got someone that's just got married, perhaps, or getting married, or just moved into a new home and you want to get them something really special, you are buying them absolute luxury. We're talking not just silk, we're talking mulberry silk. And you can.
Yeah.
You can feel.
It's funny what you say about feeling them. I often say, if a viewer could put their hand through the television and touch them, they would buy them instantly because it's so far ahead of what's on offer in the shops. You know, pillows, it's disgraceful. We were in a very large shop recently. I'm talking about in the last 6 weeks. And they were selling pillows £5 each. Now, do you know what they were filled with? You won't believe this. I couldn't believe it. You won't believe this. They were filled with, you know when you buy a bottle of water?
Yes.
They were filled with recycled plastic bottles.
No way.
The bottles, the plastic, they've ground it down and filled the pillows with it. Now, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but based on 35, 36 years of selling pillows and duvets and all, I don't think I personally would like to sleep on a pillow filled with plastic.
Silk.
Silk,
Plastic
plastic,
bottles.
no contest.
I'm going silk
No
all the way.
contest.
Silk all the way.
I feel like Daddy or Chips. It's definitely going to be silk, isn't it? It's absolutely going to be that luxury silk, and we are talking AAA grade.
And these are in short supply, let me tell you.
Well,
we're hearing
stock-wise,
how short the supply.
70% of the stock has gone with us here on Shop on TV.
It's sold a lot.
You have got something that again is machine washable.
Yes, this one's been washed. Look what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to scrunch it up. This one's been washed at least 20 to 25 times. You know, when we sleep, everybody, old men like me, young children, we dribble. Everybody dribbles, right?
Not ladies, but yes, Raymond,
yeah, you do.
I'm sure.
Haley,
I've
Sean has told me.
Never ladies. We don't dribble.
Sean has told me you're a grade 1 dribbler.
I'm a AAA grade dribbler.
You are.
I can, ladies and gentlemen, I can say that because we've been friends for years. I'm not being.
I'm going off you.
You're also very nice.
But that is the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, we all dribble.
We certainly do, and you've
can
got
wash it.
an amazing washable pillow that is got silk, and you've got support
No dust
in
mites.
there as well. And of course, dust mites don't like silk, so that's a huge. You're not sleeping on a pillowcase that's full of dust mites. You've got a pillowcase that honestly is so luxurious.
And do this
breathable.
when you get it out.
Oh, yes.
And you can feel
You can
what
feel
Raymond
it.
talks about. You can feel the quality of the silk.
And then it's
that's
all the same,
inside there.
it's all that length rather than little tiny bits.
And the distribution and the quilting and the pipe detail, and it'll go in a washing machine, and it's got a warranty on there, and it's got £20 off, but you're going to have to be quick if you want the pillow. And if you do multi-order just the pillows on their own, again, you'll only pay that one postage of £4.95. 654433.
Now, I'm going to be absolutely honest. If everybody now checks their baskets out that's got the pillow in their basket, there'll be about 25, 30 left.
Should we
And
move
that
away?
is it. So we are going to have to move away from it. We're going to have to leave it to you. If you don't want it, please let it go. If you want it, check your basket out as soon as you possibly can. As we say so often, it won't be long until more people are ordering than actual stock is available, and then sadly you'll press checkout and there'll be lots of sold out, sorry sold out, sorry sold out. Please do not miss out on this. 654433 is your item number. Check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Go to our luxury bedding and see exactly what we have available. It's all there. So there's your duvet. Duvet is absolutely flying. King size is the busiest size. So if you want to go for that, remember it's all the same item number. You just then choose your option. We have still got all sizes available, but the king size is the busiest. Super King now has the lowest stock, so that has been super busy as well. And there's a lot of S's there, wasn't there? So do not,
Stocks.
stocks and socks. I've got no socks on today, and the stocks are low. So do make sure you're really quick with those two. We have, of course, looked at the pillow, and we are going to go on to the pillowcases. And the pillowcases are already busy, and we've only spoken very briefly about them. Colour option wise, the desert that Sean is holding right now is the lowest in stock. I'm hearing that a quarter of that stock has already sold out and gone, and we haven't spoken about it properly yet.
Like
so if you do, yeah, it is. It's one of our, it's one of our favourites. That I think that will go with so many different types of bedding as well. Whether you've got sort of creams or browns, or that sort of colour works with absolutely everything.
Real neutral.
But we have got 3 other colour options available for you. We have got an Arctic Ice, which is like a silvery blue. We've got a white, and we've also got a sage. So we've got them all available for you right now. But the stock going very quickly. If I move that pillow out the way, you'll be able to have a little look.
That's the white. Just look at that.
Oh, and it is a proper white, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
And the fact that you've got colours in silk pillowcases is great in itself. So Hayley's got the sage, and then the blue option there. Oh, that with all that Arctic ice.
John, when people come up to me at a live presentation, they say, you know, I've read about these pillowcases. They stop you wrinkling, don't they? Now, unfortunately, nothing will stop you wrinkling.
No, that's the truth.
Eventually, your skin will lose its elasticity and you will wrinkle. But what you can do, Hayley, every woman knows this, and some men know it as well, but every woman knows it. You can fight against the wrinkles. You can slow the process
I'm fighting
down.
every day.
Yes, Hayley, and you're doing a good job.
Right answer.
Good recovery, Raymond.
Yeah, good recovery. When you're not dribbling, you're fighting.
maybe that helps with the
And he
wrinkles.
did say fighting.
Yes.
Right. So you can fight against the wrinkles. Now, in silk, there is 18 amino acids.
Right.
One of them, a very important one, is called sericin. You spell that S-E-R-I-C-I-N. Now, what sericin does as you sleep, it traps the moisture in your skin. It holds the moisture in your skin. If you sleep in cotton, and this is not silly sales talk, it's a fact, cotton will take the moisture from your skin and dry your skin out as you sleep.
And people at home can do their own research. We can't make any claims to your own
Hayley,
research.
It's an absolute fact.
And that's why we say, don't we? If you do your own research,
go on the internet.
your search engine.
We all do it, don't we? We all jump onto the internet.
Sericin does the opposite. It traps the moisture in your skin. Now, there is no static in silk. So if you have problems with frizz in your hair, this is definitely something you should sleep on. If you have long hair, I have I have 4 granddaughters. They're all 14 years old to 18 years old. And it seems to me the fashion these days is very long hair.
Yeah.
And they've all got hair down to their waist. They don't have to tie it up at night. It doesn't tangle. You don't get bedhead. You don't waking up like Ken Dodd in the morning. You know, you just don't get it. So that's the advantage of sleeping in silk. And I can just tell you, if you were lucky enough to find a shop in London, because we're in London, if you were any major city, if you were lucky enough to find a shop selling, look at the quality of this, selling silk this quality, you'd pay 50 or 60 pounds
Easily.
for a pillowcase like this. Here, I can't believe it, you're selling them for 35 pounds. And next week, I will be over in Toronto selling these on TSC Shopping Channel. We sell them on the TSC Shopping Channel in Toronto. Canadian dollars, around, I think it's $70, which is nearly 60 pounds.
Right.
Here, I don't know how the buyers have done
Great
it.
value.
They bought them at a very special price. They're an offer at a very special price. They're sold with a money-back guarantee. The one thing I must tell you, silk is the second strongest natural fiber in the world. And we reckon if you wash this a cold wash, 30 degrees, it will last you the best part of your adult life.
Brilliant.
And
Fabulous.
Sean, this is very important. The Saracen, the all-important Saracen, never washes out. Do you know, this is a fact. You can check this on a computer. People who grow soft fruits, peaches, plums, pears, nectarines, very often they will spray it with Saracen.
Oh.
So when it's transported across the world, it doesn't dehydrate. There's no taste. It's just a very special thing, Saracen. It's in this pillowcase. Buy it and your skin will look wonderful. Your hair will look wonderful. It's a fact.
And again, obviously we can't make any claims, but get it home and sleep on it and see the difference.
do your
That's
own
how I
research.
discovered the difference it makes. And it was actually a beauty therapist that said to me, you should sleep on a silk pillowcase. Do your own research, go on the internet, put in why celebrities use silk pillowcases. What's so good
What are the
about
benefits of a silk pillowcase?
It comes up
Have a
straight
look.
away.
There
straight
are
away.
thousands of pages come up. I was amazed at some of them. And
And
some
the
of the
other-
people who use them.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. And the other great thing is
Can I
silk
mention
on
this quickly?
both
I'm
sides.
sorry
Yes.
to interrupt, Haley.
No, you're right.
It's just come to me as you were talking. Very often people buy off the internet what they think is pure silk, and it's not. It's a silk mix.
Yeah.
Right, check the label on our pillowcase. You'll find it's 100% silk. Now, the other thing, Sean, here's something that's shocking. This has happened quite a lot recently. Sean, when I'm doing a live presentation, quite a few ladies have come up to me and they've said, you know, I've bought some pillowcases off the internet. And when I got them delivered, the silk, wait to hear this, the silk was only on one side.
Yeah, no, I've bought them. I've bought them. And the other side
Terrible.
is cotton.
Yeah.
It's only on the one side.
Yeah, well, just, this is the real McCoy.
I have. It's funny, I was going to say exactly that because I have bought them where it is silk just on one side. You have silk on both sides. But what you also have, and this is very clever, is there's a cotton on the inside
Now,
that
do you know
goes
why that
against
is?
the pillow. Tell us why that
I'll
is.
tell you why that is. There's a phrase that's known the whole world over, smooth as silk.
Yes.
Nothing is as smooth, no fabric you can think of
No.
or mention is as smooth as silk. Now, what we've done on the inside of the pillowcase, there's a second, it's as though it's a very fine layer, it's as though it's been sprayed on by a machine of cotton. Now, the cotton on the inside is there for a reason. The cotton will grip the pillow. And it means you're going, look at this.
So it doesn't freeze.
There's not a wrinkle of any
So
description
clever.
in that. And that's why you get no static.
Because if it was just silk, it would
doesn't
freeze.
it doesn't move.
Yeah, so it's, yeah.
The cotton within the pillowcase is gripping the pillowcase, which is cotton or a man-made fiber. So you actually get smooth as silk. Perfection.
Yeah.
It
And
has
you've got four
so well
colours
made.
to choose. Look at it. I love this colourway.
So that is the favourite, actually. That's
Yeah.
our Desert Dream, and that is our gold sort of champagne colour. Really, really busy on that. White we're really busy for as well, which Raymond has right there. So if you want to go for the white, that is available. We've also a sage, And the sage is that lovely green that is right by me. That is gorgeous.
Again, very neutral, isn't it?
I think a very calming colour as well. If you like sort of calming colours for your bedroom, that's a really sort of calming colour. As it's that fabulous Arctic Ice, which is that sort of silver blue. Really busy on these. Absolutely beautiful quality, 100% silk, washable, massively busy on everything actually. So if you do want to go for the pillowcases, 001108 and you just choose your colour, but all colours really busy. If you are going for the pillow, we've got a bit of shocking news.
It's like the news breaking in our ear, isn't it? We're already what we call limited stock in the mulberry silk pillow. We're hearing there are 50 more people trying to buy these than we have remaining.
Now, earlier on, I did explain this. It's not yours until you check your basket through. So we do get to a situation where more people are ordering than stock we've got. And we have already got 50 people more ordering than there is stock available. So if you all checked out right now, 50 of you, it would say sold out. So please, if you want it, check it through as soon as you possibly can, so you beat everybody else. You can push into that queue. You can push. You can jump on the phones and still order it. You can get onto the internet and still order it. Don't push in the queue, in the shops. No one can see you at home right now. Get it into your basket. Check it through as soon as you possibly can, and it will be yours. But if you leave it too long, sadly, it will say sold out. So 654433 is your item number. Hugely busy. It's great to have your company this morning. It's great to have Raymond. It's great to have Raymond's beautiful silk with us this morning as well. He's travelled all the way down from Scotland to talk us through why mulberry silk and AAA grade silk is so important to the way that you sleep. And we've been sleeping under it with our duvet, popping our head onto that fabulous pillow, and of course the silk pillowcases. Soon we're going to tell you all about the mattress.
Oh my word, a mattress with all those kind of benefits that we've talked about with the rest of the bedding. And we are going to give you a couple of minutes to check out, because there are so many of you shopping with us right now. And if you've not ordered with us before, it's as simple as this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV broadcasts live across the nation, every night from midnight to 3, exclusively on ITV1 and STV. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcast is also streamed on our website, shopontv.co.uk, and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. Our nightly show features a carefully curated collection of must-have items at budget-friendly prices. Many of our TV offers are only available for a limited time, or while stocks last. So before you go to bed, why not make it your nighttime ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest before it's too late? ShopOnTV, outstanding quality, remarkable value and tremendous savings. Every night from midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly, conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service, every step of the way from design to dispatch. Our nightly live broadcast is your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So, when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
And I would say it's time to shop, because we've moved on to the most incredible mattress.
Yes.
That's silk in it.
We only worked with this for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were blown away the fact that you've got the whole system, haven't you? If you want the duvet that's silk and the pillows and the pillowcases, Raymond's now brought us a mattress, and this is the Cocoon Sleep system that we've got. It's a great looking mattress, but it's got loads of benefits.
Well, it has. The main benefit is, there's two benefits which come to mind instantly. Number one, I should mention that we're new to the mattress business.
Okay.
We've been in the mattress business no longer than 3 years. Now, when we decided to enter into the mattress business, we had to make a decision. Would we go with memory foam or would we go with springs? Now, we were in a very fortunate position. For 250 days of every year, we exhibit at an exhibition somewhere in the United Kingdom, and we speak direct to the public. And we ask the public about their likes and their dislikes. Now, some people like memory foam, but we discovered an awful lot of people don't. The main reason being they overheat on it and they sweat, and it loses shape quite quickly. Now, that actually happened to myself and my wife. 9 or 10 years ago, we decided we needed a new mattress. So we did what everybody did. We went to a mattress shop, right? The salesman, a very nice guy, he got me to lie in the bed for 3 or 4 minutes. I felt very self-conscious.
Not awkward at all.
Absolutely, in the middle of a store.
Right, there I was. And I lay in the bed and I thought, this feels quite nice. Ordered it, paid for it. I think it was £1,100. Had it delivered, and after 3 or 4 months, I didn't like it at all.
Right.
It made me overheat, also my wife, too hot, and it dipped in the middle. There was a huge recess in the middle. We were lying in the dip. And a lot of people complained about that, Haley. So we decided as a company, we would go with springs, traditional springs. Now, the old-fashioned springs that I used to sleep on when I was a boy, I brought down a cut-down version to let you see. You'll notice the diameter of the springs are quite large. Each one is joined to the one next door, and they have a binding rail around the edge. Now, the disadvantage of this type of sprung mattress, old-fashioned, I weigh about 220 pounds. My wife weighs about 100, 110. So the average person turns over in bed 10 or 12 times every night. When I turn over being heavy, like this, she turns over with me. So you get what they call transfer of motion.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that's the old-fashioned mattress that I used to sleep. Do you know, I slept in one of these when I was a kid, 10, 12 years old. That's 70 years ago. Now, let me show you the modern sprung mattress. I think most people know about these. These are pocket springs, and they're much better. First of all, there's many more of them in a mattress. Each one stands independently. They're not joined together. Now, this is a medium firm support mattress, right? It's made to support your body. You won't sink and follow into it. At the corner here, if I put my finger there and push it down, the only spring that moves is where the weight is on it. All of these springs don't move. So when you sleep in this, you got a lovely, even night's sleep. Now, this mattress has 5 different layers. There is no memory foam in it. It starts at the bottom, you have a special felt, then you have the springs, then you have the silk. Now, the silk is mulberry, the highest grade silk in the world. Now, the advantage of sleeping on a silk-filled mattress, you don't overheat. And as we said with the duvet, it's the same with the mattress. If you share a bed with somebody who overheats, this is a mattress for you. Any lady going through the menopause, please buy yourself one. Honestly, Haley, it's just different class. It's as simple as that. No dust mites in this mattress. Now, just 2 days ago, I did a little checkup on Google. This will shock you. Every year in Britain, listen to this, Sean, according to Google, 10 million mattresses, 10 million, end up in landfill.
Gosh.
That's a fact.
That's shocking.
That
isn't it?
is
10 million,
terrible.
right? Because they're just of such poor quality, they wear out. People just throw them away, glad to get rid of them. You actually have to pay to have them taken away now. I think when we had the memory foam one taken away, they charged us £70. Now, we guarantee this mattress for 10 years.
Fabulous.
10 years, Haley.
Fabulous.
Great.
Buy it and try it. We are offering it with a 60-day trial period.
Okay.
You can buy it tonight, pay a small part of the cost. We will send it to you. It comes in a large brown box. Open the box, put it in the bed, sleep on it. The day it's delivered, sleep on it for 60 days. If you decide you don't like it, lift the telephone, one telephone call, and we will refund your money. Come and pick it up, no problem whatsoever. So that's the advantage of buying a mattress filled with silk. But here's the good news. I've brought a cut down version again because I can show you better on this. Look, this mattress that we are offering today at this very special price, this is the luxury end of our product.
The pillow top, isn't it?
The pillow top. We have two different mattresses. We have the premium and the premium plus. Now the premium is the one you see with different layers and it stops here.
Right.
Now the premium plus, look at all this silk that sits on top.
That's the silk filling on top.
Absolutely,
looks
right.
heaven.
Now that is an extra layer of the finest silk in the world, an extra layer of comfort. And I must tell you, it's a joy to sleep under. When we did our first show here 2.5 weeks ago, people were going crazy to buy this. And you know, we delivered them within 72 hours. And people have been phoning up ever since saying, you know, the mattress is wonderful.
Great.
We'd like another one.
Fantastic.
Very often people buy one to try it.
Yeah.
And then they think, well, I better get one for
Change-
dad,
change
get
it.
one for mum,
Right.
get one for the children. It's a wonderful mattress. All I can tell you is this, when you sleep on silk, it's something special. Just imagine, Haley, you're sleeping on a mattress filled with silk. You're sleeping under a duvet filled with silk. Can you think of anything more perfect?
Yeah, with a silk pillow and a silk pillowcase as well. Oh, fantastic.
I'm just thinking it's like being in the best five-star hotel. You've got the best room and it's absolute luxury and you just wish your home could be like that. Tonight, your home can be like that. The duvet's really busy. The pillow is going to sell out. The pillowcases are flying. You are loving the mattress as well. And when you saw that small mattress, when you see that cushion on the top, absolutely gorgeous. So this is your sort of layers inside the mattress itself. And then you've got your edge-to-edge technology with the red cord, those incredible...
Those individual pocket springs
which
that
just
offer,
works so well with your body weight, no movement on the other side of the bed.
support, no transfer of movement. And remember, on the system that we've got for you tonight, you've also got an extra layer of silk-filled topping. You've got sizes from single through to Super King. Just to remind you of all the technology, edge-to-edge support, 100% long fibre, AAA grade mulberry silk filling on the top. As Raymond said, a 10-year manufacturer's warranty.
Which is fantastic. Of course, dust mites don't like mulberry silk. They won't be sleeping in that bed with you. That 10-year manufacturer's warranty is amazing, but also the fact you can try this for 60 nights as well. You buy it today and you buy it to try it, which is absolutely incredible. Medium firm feel as well, and it feels just absolutely incredible. So honestly, this is the mattress to get if you're not sleeping well. If you are rolling together, if you do feel movement on the other side of the bed, if you're getting too hot through the night, perhaps you are going through that time of life like I am at the moment, and normally I'd sleep really cold, but some nights I'm just absolutely sweating. You need something that's going to work with you, and of course silk does absolutely that, wicks away the moisture and helps keep you cool or warm
It's
through the night.
Yeah, and it's year round again. It's going to work for you. So it all comes under the same item number. 089838 is the item number. Your single is the first size
Wow,
we have
look at those
available.
prices.
It should be our usual price of £549. Our price today is £360, saving £189 on the single. Then we go to your double size, and these are all standard UK sizes. If you want the double, the usual price is £749. Our price is now £450. Saving £299 there.
That's absolutely crazy. And perhaps again, you've wanted to upgrade to a king size. It's only £50 more. Have you seen the price? Should be £799 worth every single penny of that. That's still an amazing deal on a king size mattress. We're actually doing it for £500 today. So you are saving. I mean, that is incredible. Incredible amount. You're saving sort of £299 there, which is incredible. That's amazing. And then the Super King, you're saving £349, and again down to £550.
For a Super King luxury mattress.
Silk.
It's going to look great on the bed, but it's going to feel great, which is more important. You've got the comfort, you've got the support, and you've got a silk embedded mattress, if you like, with that pillow top.
It truly has been tested and designed to give you everything you need for a good night's sleep. You've got the coolness, you've got the comfort, you've got the breathability of that silk filling as well. You've got that extra sort of cushion of silk on the top of the mattress. You've got that fabulous support with the individual pocket springs. Nothing compares with silk, so I think you are sleeping on the absolute best, and of course that will help to regulate your body temperature throughout every night of every month of every year, throughout every season, which is absolutely incredible. And always remember as well that it comes with a 10-year manufacturer's warranty, and we can try it.
Yes, that's the other great thing, that Raymond offers these great guarantees and these great offers for you to try his products. So 089838 to remind you of the item number, choose your size, single through to Super King. Some huge savings that we've got there for you. When you get this home, actually, Raymond, just to cover on the delivery, how does it arrive? Is it a vacuum pack?
Yeah, it comes in a large brown box.
Okay.
It's all rolled up. Just cut it open, take it out, put it straight in the bed, leave it for a couple of hours and sleep on
Let
it.
it expand.
You don't have to retain the packaging.
Great.
That's important. If you simply do, you try it, and if you don't like this mattress, that's highly unlikely. One telephone call to our office. Incidentally, when you do call our office, you don't get a machine. You actually speak to a live human being. That's unusual, isn't it?
Bonus.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice.
So you phone our office, you speak to a person in the office, they will send you a special bag, you put the duvet in that bag, 48 hours later, 24 hours later, we send a van to pick it up.
Great.
We're just telling you, we know this is a very high quality product.
Faith, yeah.
We're giving it at a special price.
Absolutely.
People might be sitting at home, Haley, saying to themselves, hold on a minute. Raymond is telling me this is a wonderful mattress, the duvets are wonderful. Haley, Sean is saying the same. Why is the price so low? The price is low for one reason. Normally, in a mattress like this, when it's ready to be sold to the public, or a duvet or a pillow, what you do, you hand it to a distributor. He then hands it to a wholesaler, and the wholesaler hands it to a shopkeeper. Each one of those people add on a margin of profit, quite rightly.
Yeah.
They're entitled to do that. Now, we eliminate those three people. You can only buy this mattress or the duvet or the pillow slip from myself or from ShopOnTV. Now, ironically, ShopOnTV charge slightly less than we do. The reason being the buyers are very professional, they buy very large quantities, and they work in very small margins. Even something I don't know if you've picked up on, the postage to any part of Britain for one of these mattresses is less than £10.
Yeah.
Now, to put that in perspective, I like reading books, and I read a book recently, and I was recommending it to a friend of mine, and he said, oh, I'd like to get that, and I thought, I'll send it to you. And I went to the post office to send a book. and it was £12.50.
Don't get us started on this.
I've been to the post
£12.50.
office
She went to
today.
the post office today. She's
It's
not happy.
shocking.
No, £12.50. Now all of a sudden you have a mattress for being delivered for less than £10.
Yeah.
What this company ShopOnTV are doing, they're giving the customer a chance to get something special at an affordable price with a 10-year warranty, with a money-back guarantee, and nothing in the whole of the world beats silk. Silk for bedding products, well, is the best. Simple.
And nothing beats a good night's sleep. If you don't sleep well, how does it affect your everyday?
Everything.
It does affect you, doesn't it? When you wake up and you're tired, snappy, irritable. I'm emotional. I actually feel low and down when I'm overtired. I tend to pick up colds or mouth sores and things because I'm not dribbling.
Dribble a lot.
Stop saying I dribble. I do not dribble. I've never slept with this man. How do you know?
This is just getting worse and worse. Let's recap on those features, shall we, for that mattress, just while we regroup here in the studio.
If you did miss the story earlier, we were talking about pillows, and Raymond was saying how
Don't
people
tell 'em
dribble
again.
on pillows. No, but I said,
Keep digging, Haley, keep digging.
I
Yeah,
said,
that's what you're
ladies,
doing.
don't dribble, and Raymond keeps saying that I do, and that you told him, and it's a
He didn't
lie.
say I
It's
told
an
him.
absolute lie.
I wanna know how he knows.
I sleep so soundly and beautifully throughout the
If
night.
only.
And look so scary in the
He
morning.
says you whistle.
Don't dribble and whistle.
Look at these fabulous features.
And on top of that, you have got an extra sort of cushioning of another layer of fabulous silk. You really have got the most amazingly designed mattress that has been designed with those layers to make sure you do get that good night's sleep. Because there is nothing worse than waking up tired. You are snappy, irritable, can't concentrate at work. Just talking, and whatever age you are, a niece of mine just the other day said, because she's working nights and she's going to finish her job because she's studying for her A-levels, and she was like, I'm going to stop working because I'm not getting the sleep I need, and I can't concentrate. I'm falling asleep while I'm trying to study. And it affects everything. It could affect exams. It could affect your time at work. It could affect so many things, how you drive during the day if you're tired. A good night's sleep is so important. And I truly, and I think we blame it on so many different things, I truly think it's down to what you sleep on that makes the difference. You know, in that 5-star hotel where you get that amazing mattress and you sleep, so you come back off holiday and you've slept so well. It's down to you've slept on luxury, but that would be unaffordable normally for you to have at home. But not today.
But we've never seen before. Raymond, can we just take a look at the mini version of the mattress? Because, like you were saying, you are getting that extra layer.
Well, we only do 2 mattresses. We do the regular, the premium, in other words, and the premium plus.
Right.
Now, what we are offering this morning is the premium plus for the same price as the premium.
Wow.
And the plus is the extra layer of silk on the top. It's packed with silk all the way through.
Okay.
But we put this extra layer of comfort, actually, on the top. And it really is a joy to sleep under, you know. All my family sleep in these. It's as simple as that.
It looks like a princess's bed, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It really does.
It really does look like.
It is that luxury level of comfort when it comes to your bedding and your bed. And not only have you got the duvet now and the pillows and the pillowcase, you could have the whole system with the cocoon mattress that we've got for you. We've got to remind you of the prices because it's so busy across all the different sizes. They all come under the same item number, so 089838 is your item number, and then you just choose which size you want to go for.
And we have got the single, the double, the king and the super king. If you are thinking about upgrading your size, look at our prices. These are phenomenal. Saving on the single, £549 is the price it should be. It's down to £360, which is incredible. But then if you do look at the double, £749 is the price it should be. That's right down to £450. But if you're thinking, well, actually, I'd love a king size. If we're changing the mattress, I want to go king size. It's only £50 more.
That's great, isn't it?
So was £800 practically, £500, it's £50 more than the double. Upgrade to that king size if you can. It will be absolute heaven. And you've got the Super King as well. And the Super King should be £899. That's down to £550.
And with the money you're saving against that usual price, if you're changing the size of your bed, if you are upgrading, you could get yourself a new bed frame, couldn't you? You could get yourself a duvet and a pillow and some pillowcases, have the entire system.
And just remember, nothing compares with silk. I really, truly believe there's nothing that compares with silk. That breathability, the fact it's going to keep you at that right temperature, it regulates your body temperature, it wicks away moisture. It's super luxurious, and we all deserve a good night's sleep.
Oh, we do, don't we? And if we don't get a good night's sleep, like we say, it affects everything. Now, we've got to give you a last emergency call out I'm hearing from the gallery. There are 85 people more trying to buy this pillow than we have stock remaining.
Lots of people have already checked out. We were in a situation where there was 50 more people ordering, and some of those have checked through, but now more people have ordered, so that you do need to check your basket out. It's not yours until you check it out, sadly, so people can keep ordering. And if you all checked out at the same time, over 80 of you will have sold out. Sorry, sold out. Please do make sure you check your basket out as soon as you can.
And the minute, the easiest way to shop and order is on the web, shopontv.co.uk. And we're really busy in the call centre, so the easiest way is to order online on the website. So 654433 is the item number for the pillow. We'll give you just a couple of minutes to check out, and we'll be right back to tell you more.
That one's mine.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV broadcasts live across the nation every night from midnight to 3, exclusively on ITV1 and STV. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcast is also streamed on our website, shopontv.co.uk, and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. Our nightly show features a carefully curated collection of must-have items at budget-friendly prices. Many of our TV offers are only available for a limited time, or while stocks last. So before you go to bed, why not make it your nighttime ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest before it's too late. ShopOnTV, outstanding quality, remarkable value and tremendous savings. Every night from midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly, conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service, every step of the way from design to dispatch. Our nightly live broadcast is your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So, when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
Wow, we are so busy. It's really lovely to have your company this morning. If you are thinking, should I, shouldn't I, on some items, we are getting really low on stock. So the choice might go. If you want the pillow, the choice might go. You might press, check out and it'll say sold out.
If you have just joined us, we've got some great products that we believe can really make a difference to the way you sleep at night. It's silk, the quality of silk in a duvet. Imagine that, an entire duvet that isn't a silk mix. And this is, I think, really important that we keep reiterating this. It's 100% silk filled.
And triple A. Mulberry silk.
Not any silk, the finest. Raymond calls it the king of silks.
10-year warranty, machine washable, and truly, I think it'll change the way you sleep. And until you sleep under it, and the great thing is you can try it as well, you won't discover just how great mulberry silk is until you actually pull that duvet over you and have probably the best night's sleep you've had for so many reasons, and we'll talk you through those reasons as well.
And Allergy UK seal of approval, the only silk duvet in the UK to have the Allergy UK approval. It's a machine washable duvet that you'll have on the bed year round. You won't have to have a summer duvet and a winter duvet. This duvet will work with you all year. And we've mentioned Raymond. If you have just joined us, Raymond joins us as a friend and colleague from many, many years.
Yeah, we should mention that for viewers who may just have joined us. Haley and Sean and I have been friends for 30 years. Before we were involved with television, we used to travel around exhibitions, selling direct to the public. And 27 years ago, Haley bought one of our duvets from our stand at the London Ideal Home exhibition. And they've been sleeping under it ever since, 27 years. The duvets we have in my bed at home are 29 years old.
Right.
Now, the reason why they last so long, quality. One word, quality. There's only two parts to this duvet, the top cover and the filling within the top cover. The top cover is the most luxurious cotton you can possibly imagine. Now, here's something I haven't mentioned. The cotton we are using is long fiber cotton. I was doing a show recently in Canada where our head office is, and one of the cameramen said to me, he said, this long fiber cotton, he says, I've never heard of it. Does it really exist? Well, it does. For instance, just at Christmas time, one of my granddaughters bought me a shirt from Marks and Spencer's. When I was reading the washing instructions, they were stressing that cotton was long fiber. So some companies are starting to use long fiber cotton. Marks and Spencer's are one. Now, the advantage of long fiber, if you pick a cotton with a mechanical device, a machine, cotton becomes stressed and it breaks, and you get a short fiber cotton. If you pick it by hand, it's a more gentle process, and it doesn't stress, and you get long fiber cotton. Now, that's what we're using here. Long fiber cotton is softer, it's also stronger, it's more luxurious to touch, it washes better, and overall, it's just better than everyday cotton. And I always say if a customer could put their hand through the television and touch this,
Yeah, absolutely.
they would buy it instantly.
And that's just the outside.
That's just the outer. Now, the filling within the top cover, and please, any viewer watching who's thinking perhaps of buying one of our duvets this morning, for your own peace of mind, check what I'm going to say next. A few seconds ago, Sean said, I call the silk the king of silks. Well, I don't. I'll tell you who calls the silk the king of silks. The silk industry. The professionals within the silk industry, they call it the king of silks. Go into Google or Wikipedia, type in all about silk, and they will tell you in simple language, within the silk industry, mulberry is considered to be the king of silks.
Right.
And we are using AAA grade, the best of the best.
And
so it's wonderful.
And then when we talk about the benefits, if you like, for us, there were so many. But when I first saw it, Raymond, and I think you'll agree, a lot of people say
everybody.
It feels like
I know what you're going to say.
It's not the heaviest. It's not.
No.
Is it going to keep me warm? Because it's much thinner than your traditional duvet. Isn't it?
Well, can I tell you a funny thing? Talking about heavy.
That's the silk that's inside the heavy.
Talking about heavy duvets. I was reading in Sunday. I was in Google, just reading about duvets in general.
Right.
And I was reading quite a lot about duvets, actually, because it's my job. And
yeah, you do your research.
So, which magazine were telling you that there were certain ways of inserting a duvet into the top cover?
Right.
Because a lot of people find it very difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, to get the top to get the duvet into the top
yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
And in the midst of their explanation, they were telling you that some duvets, listen to this, Sean, weigh 25 pounds.
Gosh.
That's a fact, Haley. 25 pounds.
That'd be a nut.
I nearly dropped dead. Now, the biggest one we make is a Super King, and it weighs just under 3 kilos.
Wow.
That's 6.5 pounds. So if you're getting on in years and perhaps you're not as strong as you were, maybe you, unfortunately, your partner has passed away, or maybe you're just living your own, and you struggle to get these big, heavy duvets into the top cover. This is flexible, it's light, and one person can get it in the top cover with ridiculous ease. It's just another bonus having a silk duvet.
How does it work when it is so light? How come it's still a one-seat duvet? You don't need to have a winter duvet. You don't need another blanket through the winter. This will be the duvet you sleep under every
Good question,
single
Haley.
night.
People say to me when we're doing a live presentation, every single person, if 100 people come up to our stand, 100 out of 100, they say, "Are you sure this will keep me warm in the winter?" And before I can answer, they then say, "What TOG rating is it?" There's no TOG rating with silk. The reason being, silk is a low conductor of heat. It retains heat in a different fashion to, say, duck, goose feather, or polyester. It self-regulates. So if two people share a bed, my wife likes the bed cold. I like it less cold. So that very often happens, Sean. One person likes it warm.
Same with us.
Or likes, you can both sleep under this duvet, be perfectly comfortable. And you're quite right, Haley. You don't need one for the winter and one for the summer. It's an all-weather duvet. You wash it in the machine as often as you want. It's long fiber cotton, it's long fiber silk. It cannot go lumpy, it cannot clump up, because each strand of silk within the duvet is over 1 mile long. And we estimate there's 15 miles of silk in every duvet.
Gosh, and it's important to reiterate, isn't it? This is 100% silk filled.
You hear me sometimes, the public must get sick of hearing me saying it, but I stress all the way through, check, whenever you're buying any silk product, check the label, the small print. These are made by the official Mulberry Silk Company. It is 100% pure AAA grade mulberry silk. Very often what companies do, they get a small amount of silk, then they cheat, in my opinion. They get cotton polyester, they polish it so it looks like silk.
Right.
So they add a small amount of silk to a large amount of man-made fibers, and to the untrained eye, you can't tell the difference. People buy it in good faith, but they're not buying a silk duvet, they're buying a silk mix. This is the real McCoy. Read the label. It's the best.
And that's what makes the difference, and it truly does make that difference. No mixture of fibres, completely natural, AAA mulberry silk, which is going to work with you every single night of every week of every month. So whether you sleep hot or whether you sleep cold, whether it's a really cold evening or a really hot evening, this duvet will always make sure you're at that right temperature.
Well, we were amazed when we first got it. As Raymond said, we got it from the Ideal Home Show. It's usually about March time, so it's this time of year.
Next week.
Yeah, it's just starting, isn't it? Yeah.
And we took it to the flat that we were staying in, and I was like, it's not going to be thick enough to keep us warm in March. And we got under it, and it did feel much lighter than the duvets we've had in the past.
Which is nice, actually. But
yeah, because it doesn't weigh you down. But straight away, it's sort of, when you're cold, it locks the warmth.
It cocoons around your body, so there's no gaps. You know, some duvets you can just turn over and you've got like a wind sort of draft going down your back.
Tunnel,
none of that. It cocoons your body, so you just feel so ultra comfortable. But then it allows you to stay at that right temperature. It wicks away moisture. It allows you to stay warm through the winter but cool through the summer. And it works individually to each other, because we sleep completely
different temperatures,
but it works for you and it works for me.
Over the years, we've read so many reviews of people who've raved about, just for that reason, just for temperature regulation, way it works with your body temperature.
The best thing is, though, and Raymond, this is true, isn't it, that you actually allow us to get this home and try it.
Yes, of course. What we do on all of our duvets, on the label there, you also have our email address.
It's right at the top, yep.
Now, it's guaranteed for 10 years. But let me tell you something, Haley. If you had one of these duvets and it was out with the guarantee and you phoned us up, as long as it wasn't something totally ridiculous, even after the guarantee's worn out, we would honour the guarantee and look after the customer.
And you've been around for many, many
Well, we've been in business for 65 years, so we're not going to vanish tomorrow, hopefully. And for 36 of those years, we've been selling silk duvets. Now, these are made by the official Mulberry Company. They have a stellar reputation for quality, not only within the silk industry, within the bedding industry, but the public who have bought our products. They give you rave reviews. They love the products. You've had one for 27 years. The duvets in my bed are 29 years old. I mentioned earlier in the show, a lady came up to me, I think it was at the Great Yorkshire Show in Harrogate a couple of years ago, to buy a single duvet for her son, who was coming to university in London, sharing a flat, and she wanted a single duvet for her son. And I started to tell her the advantages, and she just said, put her hand up. She said, stop. She said, I've had one 30-odd years. She said, I just can't believe how wonderful they are. That's why I'm here to buy a second one for my son.
Great.
That happens to us all the time. My grandchildren very often say to me, Granddad, you're getting on in years now. Why don't you retire? Well, I don't retire for various reasons. One of them is I enjoy the job. When I go to the same venues year in, year out, very often people pass our stand. It's quite rewarding, actually. Sometimes they stop, they have a little chat. Other times they just give you the thumbs up as they pass and they say, got one, love it, and they walk on. And when you're selling something to somebody and 10, 15 years, or in that lady's situation, 30-odd years afterwards, they're still thrilled with it.
Great is that?
It's not hard going to work when you're selling something like that. People actually love this product. It's not an ordinary duvet.
So it's a pleasure to sell. It's a pleasure to hear how you love it. And there's so many benefits with this duvet as well. Just reading the instructions there. If you want to, you can dry clean it. You can professionally wash it. But we can actually just put this in the washing machine. There's wash at home instructions on here as well. And that's all we do is throw it into our washing machine at home.
30 degrees.
Fabulous.
Now, people who are bedbound, I've got quite a lot of experience. My grandmother, bedbound people, my grandmother, my mother-in-law, was 93 years old when she died. And for the last 2 years of her life, she was bedbound, totally bedbound. And as you know, Haley, a few years ago, my wife had quite a bad accident. And she is not totally bedbound, but spends an awful lot of time in bed. Now, people who are bedbound, it's terrible. They have their hair washed in bed, obviously their body washed in bed, they eat in bed, they sleep in bed, obviously. Little accidents happen. You never have to pay 25 or 30 pounds to have this dry cleaned. You simply take it off the bed. As we've already said, the largest one we make is less than 3 kilos. They'll fit in any standard UK washing machine. Wash it quickly, pop it on the tumble dryer, dry it quickly, have it back in the bed, no problem. No dust mites in it, wicks away 30% of its own weight and moisture or sweat. Once, people who lie in bed, bedbound, they get bed sores. And one of the main reasons why they get bed sores is if the bedding, you start to sweat and it just agitates your skin. Well, if you're sleeping under a duvet that keeps your skin dry, surely that's a bonus.
Well, those artificial fibres, when you get hot, they block the heat.
They block the heat, they kick it back on you.
You're clammy, aren't you?
It's like a pressure cooker, you get hotter and hotter. With this, if you are too hot, it releases the heat
and wicks that moisture away. And we must talk about, because you mentioned dust mites there.
Yeah, well, dust mites are the enemy. The average duvet, and this is a fact, and again, I was checking it out on Sunday, just to make sure I wasn't talking rubbish, keeping up to date on it all. I read this on Google on Sunday. The average duvet, they reckon, has between 1 to 2 million dust mites in it at any given time. Now, the lifespan of a dust mite is 10 weeks. Now, there's a clue in the name, dust. When I die, I turn to dust, and so do the dust mites. Every 10 weeks, at least 1 million.
Good.
So in a year, that's 5 million, right? Now, not only do the dust mites turn to dust, but what passes through their body before they die turns to dust, and it's in the duvet. So if you have no dust mites in the duvet, it's a much healthier way to sleep. Now, the Allergy Board, this is a certificate. This is the only duvet currently being sold in the United Kingdom that has this coveted certificate. It's issued for 1 year at a time. They do that because they're clever people. They want to keep us on our toes. They want to make certain that our standards don't drop, right? They can come into our premises at any given time and check that everything we're saying is authentic. And if we make any mistakes, this is taken away overnight. Now, we have it for Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of the EU countries, 27 of them.
Great.
We have it for New Zealand and Australia. Now, the reason I bring that to the viewer's attention, what satisfies the authorities, I can assure you, in Canada, very often will not satisfy the authorities in Italy and New Zealand. But in this case, the quality of the product is so high, the manufacturing process is so precise and so perfect, they can find no fault. And as a consequence of this, they have granted this certificate to this duvet, the only silk duvet currently being sold in Britain that has this certificate. I'll let the viewers make their own mind up about that. Something special.
It really is
isn't
something
it?
special.
Yeah.
And that's what Mulberry Silk is all about. And that's what this whole show is about, giving you that something special at incredible prices. We are so busy for everything. The duvets especially, as you know, the pillows over what we call over allocating. There's more people ordering than stock is available. If you have got anything in a basket, please do check it out as soon as you possibly can. So often a lot of people wait till the end of the show.
They do,
and
on
then
these shows,
sadly
don't they?
miss out.
Haley, can I just interrupt you? Sorry to interrupt you. But these pillows are not going to be available for quite some time.
Oh, gosh.
Right.
So when you sell out just now, we're trying to redirect some from Canada over here, but because of all the problems with shipping at the moment,
Right.
we estimate there's going to be quite a time before they're available again. So any viewer watching who's sitting on the fence, buy this pillow now. Take it, try it, buy it. You've got nothing to lose. You've got a £20 discount on every pillow. You've got a guarantee with it, a money-back guarantee if you don't like it. But I would imagine it's wrong to count your chickens before they're hatched, but I will imagine we'll sell out tonight. No danger.
We've got far too many people ordering right now. Raymond, sorry, can I just say, for anybody getting the duvet or the pillow, when you say try it, what do you mean by that?
Go home, put it in your bed, sleep under it. And if you're not totally and completely satisfied, we will refund your money. ShopOnTV give you a guarantee. We're giving you an extra guarantee. It's as simple as that. We know, Haley, you've had one for 27 years.
Yep.
What's the chances of somebody sending this back?
No.
Haley, what's the chances?
And that is the great thing, but I want everyone at home to realise that you get the opportunity to, you can sit at home and think, I wonder if it is truth, what it's going to feel like, will I like it? You actually can try the duvet, you actually can try the pillow. So if you're sat at home thinking, oh, I'll leave it, you are the one that's going to miss out because you've got the opportunity to find out what a difference it can make to your night's sleep.
Definitely. It's a great time to try it. We were lucky enough to know Raymond when we bought our duvet.
But Raymond said the same to us.
Yeah,
We'd
we
known him
bought
for
it, we
years.
took it home.
We stood by him at many shows, heard lots of people come back and say what an amazing duvet it was, how they sleep better.
You heard them say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you still said to us, take it home and try it.
And I let the cat out of the bag earlier tonight.
What was that?
I'm going to do it again. Jamie Martin. What's his job?
The boss man. The boss.
It's his channel.
It's his channel. He owns this channel. He sent us an email tonight when my son and I were in the
Not
green room.
ITV, but Shop on TV.
He owns this
He'd
channel,
like to
Shop
own
on
ITV,
TV.
I'm sure.
he
but
would.
Now, he has access to all types of duvets. He sent us an email saying, just received my duvets. He bought 2.
Great.
One for himself,
Fab.
one for his sister, and 4 pillows.
Brilliant.
Ask yourself why. Because he's done his research, he's listened to the presenters who have worked on this channel and other channels.
Yeah.
He's well connected. This is the one the boss of this channel puts on his bed.
So honestly, we all know working here on Shop on TV, and we've worked for shopping channels for many years, just like Jamie has, and we could try and test so many duvets, but this is the duvet we sleep under. I'm hearing my producer in my ear. This is the duvet
got it, yep.
she sleeps under.
15 years old.
15 years.
Again,
We've had
like
ours
new.
27 years. She says it washes beautifully. It still looks great. And actually, if you spoke to
Most people in our
most
industry.
people, yeah.
And not just our industry, shows and exhibitions, because we did shows and exhibitions for years. Oh, they all see Raymond doing the shows and they're like, oh, I might try it. I'll buy one. And they do, and they rave about it. And over the years, the reviews that we've read, pages and books and books of reviews.
We've had books of reviews in the past, which is, you know,
so
honestly, hand on heart, books of 5-star reviews because people love this product so much.
Now, the brand Serenity Silk is our exclusive version of the Mulberry Silk duvet. And Mary said this, I wish I'd found your company years ago. Your silk duvet has transformed my life. I now sleep not waking in a hot sweat, and my husband, who felt he couldn't sleep without a seriously weighty duvet and is cold-blooded, also sleeps. Great, isn't it? Take a look at these from Gillian, singing the praises of your product to all who will listen.
La, 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 la.
La 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 la. Brian says very light to sleep under. And then Margaret says we purchased another one. Very much look forward to
Well
it.
done, Margaret. That was my mother's name, Margaret.
Oh, lovely.
We like Margaret. Can I just ask you, for anyone that's looking at this and perhaps thinking, oh, should I get this one? I'll have a look elsewhere. This Mulberry Silk duvet and the pillows and the silk pillowcases, these are only available with us and with you, aren't they?
You can only buy it from our method of retailing is simple. We, not only in this country, in various countries we export to all over the world, right? What we do, we select one partner in each country. Now, our partner for this particular product is now ShopOnTV.
Great.
You can only buy it from ShopOnTV or from myself at an exhibition. Ironically, ShopOnTV charge less than I charge. Now, here's the reason why. The buyers are very professional. They know their job. And they buy very, very large quantities. I can hardly believe the amount of pillows you have sold tonight.
Yeah.
And I've been selling silk products and TV for 36 years. The amount of pillows you have sold tonight is breathtaking. So you buy very large quantities, and for you to sell out of pillows is amazing, duvets, whatever. They buy at an advantageous price, and then they pass the saving on to the viewer. We've cut out the wholesaler, the distributor, and the shopkeeper.
Great.
Those 3 people would normally add a margin of profit on.
Yeah.
They've gone. You're buying direct, and you are getting an absolutely top quality product at an affordable price.
What you have to check is the mulberry silk or the silk in duvets. You might be looking at other duvets. So often they are actually a mixture and they're not 100% silk. So this is 100%, so nothing's mixed into it.
Absolutely nothing. There's only 2 parts, top cover and the filling within the top cover. Top cover, luxury long fiber cotton. I've explained that earlier, long fiber, something special, you know, cotton, and the filling within the top cover, AAA grade mulberry silk. Considered by the professionals within the silk industry to be the king of silks. Now that's an interesting word, isn't it? King. There can only be one king.
Top,
Yeah.
Others can aspire to be king, but there can only be one king. And within the silk industry, the professionals recognize Mulberry as the best. And it's packed with it, nothing else.
And we've got, you put a zipper in the duvet,
Yeah.
so we can see
It's
the
just
quality.
so put the customer's mind at ease. They can touch it, they can feel it. It's just beautiful. And, you know, it's just the most perfect, Sean, it's the most perfect thing to sleep under.
Do you know, when you first sleep under it, this was my experience. I thought, oh, is it going to be heavy enough? Is it
Yeah.
going to keep me warm? And
Yeah.
you said a lot of people.
Well, don't confuse bulk with warm.
Exactly.
Which you do, don't
yeah,
you?
well,
It's
silk-
because
you
you're
shouldn't.
trained, don't you?
Correct. Silk is a low conductor of heat, and it traps the heat and releases a certain amount at the same time. It self-regulates. So you don't need the bulk. I mean, people who go mountaineering, what I call the big boys mountains, K2 and Everest, you'll find everything they wear is lined with silk.
Yes.
Their tents are lined with silk. Their sleeping bags are lined with silk. Silk within the bedding industry is known as the great insulator.
Right.
It's when processing it is very difficult to get it to this quality. For instance, you can see how pure that silk is. Now, when we wash it, and we wash it in spring water, which has been filtered, so the water is clean and pure, and we can wash it 15, 20, 25 times before we are satisfied it's clean enough and pure enough to go in this product. And as a result of paying attention to that amount of detail, we're the only company who has the Allergy Board certificate for silk duvets.
Silk duvet.
That's a wonderful thing, you know.
Brilliant.
Really,
Now,
to
the
have
oth-
that certificate.
It's huge.
The other thing I want to remind people of is the way these come packaged, because I think
Yeah.
they're such great
As a gift,
aren't
yeah,
they?
yeah.
The packaging's stunning. It's a real experience, and we've got one here in the studio to show you. That it's not only boxed; it's beautifully wrapped, and it looks like a real luxury
It's a nice gift.
experience.
For your perfect
Well-
wedding gift, new home
Right.
gift.
And I mentioned earlier, I know we're on STV, I mentioned this earlier, so I'll mention it again quickly. There's two major shopping centres in Glasgow where I live. Everybody knows what the name of them. There's a store in that, one of them. I'm not going to mention the name, that would be unkind. But it's a very famous store, and they're renowned for quality.
Right.
Everybody knows that their stuff, everything they make is top of the range. My son Martin, who's here with me tonight, he went in before Christmas to buy his mother a gift, a dressing gown actually, and he noticed they were selling silk duvets. So naturally he went to have a look at them, and he read the label, right? Now, for a king-size duvet in this store in Glasgow, highly reputable people, renowned for quality, for a king-size duvet, they were charging £512.
Gosh.
Shocked, aren't you?
That
But here's the real shock. When he read the label, there was only 12% silk in it.
No way.
Now, in Britain, they can get away with that, Sean. Legally, they can put a silk label on. So that's why you keep hearing me on and on and on.
Read the
Read the
label.
label.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ours is, well, Serenity.
Yours is the real McCoy.
It is.
Absolutely,
100%.
the real McCoy, which we love, and,
And look at that.
beautifully packaged. It's beautifully boxed. It is that perfect present, and we have still at the moment got all sizes available as
We
well.
do, yeah, from single through to Super King. They're all your standard UK sizes, and they come under the same item number. 738342 is that item number. So let's just remind you of the prices and the savings against our usual price. So if we start with the single itself, the usual price of £169 comes down to £139 with us today.
Machine washable, if that's for a little one going into bed for the first time, or for the kids and they have accidents, it's not the end of the world. You can throw it in the washing machine, throw it onto the line or put it into the tumble dryer, and you have got that, you know, it washed freshly new on the actual bed. We've washed ours we had ours for 27 years. It looks as new as the duvet that's on the bed today. The double, if you want to go for that, £239 is the price it should be. Our price today, £179. But what I would say is if you do have a double bed, and our king size is the most popular, go for the king size duvet upgrade sort of your duvet, it will give you bigger drape. It will really make the bed look amazing, but you've got enough duvet for both of you.
It's that gorgeous hotel finish to the
Yes,
bed, but
and
then
that,
you're
when
not
you look in
fighting over
magazines
the
and
duvet.
things, it always got that drape. You'll get that with the king size on the double bed. Have a look at the price difference. It's actually only £20 more to upgrade to that king size. So I would definitely do that. And we've got the Super King.
Yeah, Super King, if you want to do the same, maybe you've got a king size bed and you want to go up to the Super King, our usual price of £279 comes down to £219. So if you want to go for that, they all come under the same item number again. 738342 is that item number, whatever size you want to go for. Do keep shopping ahead on the website. If you've just joined us, we've got lots of silk products for you. Not only duvets, we've got pillows and pillowcases and mattresses, but we're going to give you, I think, what might be the last reminder of our silk pillow. There are so many more of you trying to buy this pillow than we have remaining in the business. 654433 is your item number. Should be £60. It's down to £40. Now, the production of this pillow, Raymond, it wasn't a quick production.
No, nothing we do is quick. We rely on quality, and there's no point rushing. We believe in the old saying, the devil is in the detail. Now, a buyer from a very large TV company asked us to make this pillow. We've been going to that company for 22 years. And she said, you know, the public love your duvets. Why don't you make a pillow to the same high standard? And that's what we did. Now, I must tell you, we estimate, as a company, the average lady with a husband, a couple of children, in her lifetime will buy 30 to 40 pillows, searching for one she likes. You've seen it yourself, Haley. You're in the supermarket, you see some pillows. They're always in a plastic bag with a lady sleeping like this. 2 for £10. And you buy them, you get tempted. Everybody likes a bargain. You think, I'll try these. £10. After you've had them on the bed for 3-4 weeks, they end up in the dustbin.
Yeah, because you have to throw them away. The charities won't take them.
Correct, charities will. So then again, you have to buy more pillows. I always say the most expensive pillow you can buy, Sean, is a cheap one, because you constantly have to replace them.
It, yeah.
Now, this pillow we sell with an unconditional money-back guarantee. This is the one I sleep on at home. Wherever I travel, anywhere in Britain, I stick it in the boot of the car and I bring it with me. It means when I go to bed tonight, in another hour or so, I'll have a nice pillow to sleep on. I'll get a better night's sleep. We tell you on the label exactly what's in this pillow. We're not trying to hoodwink anyone. We're not trying to fool anyone. If you were to cut this open with a pair of scissors, in the middle, you have a little pocket of fiber. That's to give you support for your neck and shoulders. Now, all the way around that fiber, Sean, you have layer after layer after layer after layer of long fiber, AAA grade mulberry silk. Now, when I say long fiber, each strand of silk within the pillow can be up to 1 mile long, right? The top cover is luxury cotton, 230 thread count. Anything above 180 is considered to be luxury. It's packed, we tell you here in the corner, with mulberry silk. You can see it there. Now, when you're sleeping on silk, silk is a low conductor of heat. You'll find your head doesn't get hot. It'll wick away moisture, so you sweat much less when you sleep on silk. You can wash it in the machine as often as you want. This one's been washed at least 25 times. Haley, this has been slept on for 15,000 hours.
Don't.
8 hours a night, 7-8 hours a night for 5 years. Do the maths. Roughly 15,000 hours. Look how it looks.
Fabulous.
Absolutely perfect, right? We sell this pillow on our website at £60 per pillow and £5 postage. That's the true value of the pillow. Once again, ShopOnTV, they've done their homework, they've bought them at a special price, they're selling them £20 off. You can buy them here for £40. My advice to you is to grab one. It's the best pillow I personally know of. This is my personal opinion, based on 36 years of retailing silk products in different countries throughout the world. I personally don't know of any pillow that's better than this. It's sold with a money-back guarantee, no arguing, no fighting. If you don't like it, money back. But we're going to sell out.
So you are able to try this.
Amazing.
If you're at home and you're thinking, oh, I wonder if I should get it, the odds are at the moment you won't get it unless you check your
Need to be
basket
quick.
out really quickly. And there's going to be lots that are going to miss out. And sadly, if people have gone to bed and thought, I'll order it tomorrow, I do believe it will be very well gone by after the show. Get this home and try it. Feel the difference. Feel what a difference it makes as you sleep on that every single night. You're sleeping on silk, which is breathable. Silk that doesn't allow dust mites to get into that pillow.
Dust
And-
mites don't like silk.
They don't like silk. There won't be dust mites in there, but have a little look at what is in your pillow, perhaps, that you've got at home, because dust mites normally like a pillow, like a duvet. But because this is mulberry silk, this is why
They don't
our
like
duvet's got the allergy seal of
The
approval.
reason why they don't like silk has got 18 amino acids.
Right.
One of them, sericin, is a hydrophilic acid. Yeah, and it's just perfect. Dust mites won't get near it.
So do
Fabulous.
your own research. Pop in your search engine at home. What are the benefits of silk when it comes to any kind of bedding, whether it's pillows, pillowcases, or duvets? Do check out and confirm your orders. Don't miss out on any of these products. If you want the pillow, 654433. That is going to be a goner before we know it. Now, when we have a pillowcase, a pillow that's silk, why not have a silk pillowcase? And that's what we've got as well.
And we've got 4 fabulous choices as well of colour of the pillowcases. So if you are shopping for these, oh my goodness, the choice is fabulous. Silk on both sides of this pillowcase.
Right, I'm glad you mentioned that because this has happened recently, 4 or 5 times to me recently. A lady has come up to me when we're doing a live presentation and they said, you know, can I have a look at your pillowcases? And when I've given them to her, one lady said, well, yours have got silk in both sides. And I said, well, what do you mean? They said, well, quite a few people have said this. They've bought silk pillowcases online in good faith. And when they get them delivered, the silk is only on one side. Yeah. So this has got silk in both sides. The silk is 100% AAA grade mulberry. There's 18 amino acids in it. It's good for your skin. It's good for your hair. It'll stop your skin drying. Cotton dries your skin out. Silk doesn't. Simple as that. If you have long hair, you don't have to tie it up at night. It won't tangle. And of course, there's no frizz because there's no static in silk. None whatsoever. There's a phrase that's known the whole world over. It tells people of perfection. They call it smooth as silk. I've never once heard anybody say smooth as cotton.
No.
Never once.
No, funny that.
No.
And do put in your search engine.
Yeah, do
because
your own research.
This is what we did, and this is what Raymond does. Every time he comes to a show, he comes up with new facts because we look and we see the benefits. Look at that. Isn't it stunning in this
You know,
colour?
that's the colour. I have 4 granddaughters. I have 10 grandchildren, but 4 of them are girls, right? Drive me mad. Yeah. The boys are easy.
Fabulous.
Take them to the football, they're easy. Girls, they drive you. Anyway, that's another story. Now, the 4 of them, from 14 years old to 18 years old, that's the colour they love,
Yeah.
that sand.
And
This-
you've loved it today,
For their
actually.
bedroom.
It is the lowest in stock. So
It's
again,
limited stock in this colour.
Yeah.
if everybody checks out, we're down to the very last few of those.
That's
so
your
please do
desert
grab.
dream.
And you know the price, Haley, I have no hesitation in saying, none whatsoever. If you were lucky enough to find a shop in London selling silk this quality, there'll be 1 or 2 shops, but there'll be few and far between, I can assure you. If you were lucky enough to find a shop selling silk this quality, for a pillowcase like this, you'd pay at least 50 or 60 pounds. And remember, I should mention this, the Saracen, the all-important Saracen, never washes out. It's there for the life of the pillowcase. Now, you wash them cold wash 30 degrees, and we estimate, as a company, we estimate silk is the second strongest natural fiber in the world. We estimate one of these will last you around about 25 years. Just look at how perfect that is.
It looks.
There's not a crease of any description on it.
And that cotton backing means
That grips the
crease.
yeah.
It
That's
grips onto the pillow.
down to the design.
And look at that.
Oh.
That looks so luxurious. When you take it out, if you do wash it and then you want to steam it, I use that vertical steamer on it. It looks pristine. And pop in your search engine. What are the benefits of a silk
It was actually a beauty therapist that said to me that you should sleep on a silk pillowcase. So do your own research and look into why a silk pillowcase is so good, why celebrities sleep on silk
And
pillowcases.
should I mention something else,
Do your
Hayley?
research.
And this is a fact. Any person listening who's Afro-Caribbean or of African heritage, you have very special problems with your hair because the curl is tight, there's kinks, and of course it's difficult to keep your hair hydrated. Now, if you sleep on silk, it will help the hydration in your hair, and secondly, it will stop the frizz, stone dead. So you'll find when you style your hair, if you sleep on silk, it's much easier to style. Now, that's a fact. Check it up on Google. Just go into Google and find out if what I've said is correct.
And we did that last time you were on,
you?
because you said that. So because
we're not making those claims. Again, if you go in your search engine, you'll find all those things written down. So if you want a silk pillowcase in these 4 fabulous
At that
colours,
price.
at that price,
that price.
001108. This is stunning. This is the desert dream.
That is the lowest in stock. That will be the first one
I'm
to
in
go.
Canada selling these next week on TSC Shopping Channel. We sell these on TSC Shopping Channel at 80 Canadian dollars. So that works out about close to 60 pounds.
Look
Fabulous.
at that.
So you have got an
Gold.
incredible deal. If you do want to go for that desert, you do need to shop really, really smartly for that. That is Desert Dream. I've got sage here, which I think is a really nice sort of calming colour, which will be lovely on a bed, which is a really nice, gentle sort of green. So if you want to go for that, be super quick with that. Behind that, we've got the Arctic Ice, which is like a bluey grey silver. So that's going to go with any of you. We've got a grey bed in, and that would go absolutely perfect. Oh, it just feels just so amazing. It's so super. It's as smooth as silk. And then, of course, we have got the classic white as well with Raymond.
This is the white here.
It's stunning.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So choose your colour, and honestly, for me, one of the best things I ever bought was a silk pillowcase.
Yeah.
Another thing we should mention, Sean, when we drove down from Scotland today, we passed a lot of caravans. This is the time of the year people start to bring them out.
Yes, yeah.
Sunshine coming in.
Yeah.
They go to caravan shows. Now, you and I have been, Hayley, Sean, we've been at many caravan shows, especially in the summer months. Most of them are held Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens is we exhibit at these shows. We have done for 65 years. For 36 of those years, selling silk. Now, what happens if people come on a Friday, probably in the afternoon, they put their awning out, get all the tables, the chairs out, get themselves organized. Friday evening, they'll come and have a little walk around the trade stands, and they'll have a look at what they might buy or they might not buy for their motorhome or their caravan. Now, sometimes you get a customer come up, a potential customer, husband and wife. They're not certain if they want a duvet or a pillow. And this is what I say. I say, look, take it, pay for it, take it, sleep under it tonight in your motorhome or your caravan. If you're not happy, if you don't like it, bring it back tomorrow morning and I'll refund your money. Now, given that choice, a lot of people buy it. And 30 to 35% of the people who buy it, say on a Friday afternoon, come back on the Saturday morning to buy a second duvet.
Don't.
They've slept under this for one night and immediately they've become a convert. The duck goose feather duvet they've slept under for years is now relegated to the guest bedroom or the loft. This is a special product that once you sleep under it, instantly, you know you've bought quality at an affordable price.
So Raymond's referring to the duvets there that we've got for you if you've just joined us. We've just talked you through the pillowcases, but the duvets, that story is
We will
great,
go back to
isn't
the
it?
duvets as well, and that is the great thing. If you're buying the duvet, if you're buying the pillow, you can actually try them, as you can as well with the mattress, which we're going to talk about too. Do check out on our website. We have got the storage boxes, so if you do want to store things away,
in fact, let's show you.
They're
show you
super.
These are we love them because they're great all around the house for decluttering. They're great in the back of the car as a boot tidy. You've got a zipper on the front and a zipper on the top, so that means that even if you pile these up, and you can pile them up to 4 high, you can still get into the bottom box because you've got that zipper on the front. You can see those metal frames fold completely flat when you're not using them, but when you want to stack them up, if you're using them for storage, they're great for that. Now, these are normally $18.99 for 1 box. We're going to do you a pack of 3 66-litre boxes for $34.99. So it's like you get one free, and we're giving you a few pounds back as well. So 524699 is your item number. If you want to go for those, you will get 3 of them for $34.99.
They work at $11.66 each, so it's better than a buy 2 get 1 free. It's incredible value for me. They are brilliant for moving, brilliant for a student going off to university. They can pack everything in them, and then in their accommodation they might not have drawers or cupboards, so that can stay. It can all stay in there. It can be their drawers and cupboards. They are absolutely phenomenal. Remember, they are dustproof as well, waterproof, breathable. So put them up into the roof. Put your summer clothes in there for the winter, or your winter clothes in there for the summer. And when you get them out, they'll smell as fresh as when you put them in.
Look at that,
fabulous.
what a difference they make.
Oh, it's heaven.
Great decluttering.
If you're a hoarder like me, they're
Yes.
heaven. It allows you to hoard, but tidy.
But it looks quite tidy,
Yeah,
even with the
we
hoarding.
like that.
Yeah, it does. So you're going to get a pack of 3 for $34.99. 524699.
They're in most rooms in our home, actually. We've got them in the office, we've got them in the roof, I've got them in my dressing room.
Yeah, back of the car, they're everywhere. Now we are going to go back to our silk bedding for you, and we're going to bring you a product now that we only featured for the first time ourselves a couple of weeks ago. Might even been last week. We're going to talk about a silk mattress.
Sleeping on silk, but
Silk
a mattress
sleep system.
that's been designed to help you get the best night's sleep, with different layers that are all going to aid to you getting that comfortable sleep, that sleep at that right temperature, because of all the actual layers that are in here. But the majority of this is filled with silk. I mean, Raymond, we were so excited to do this because as soon as you see it, it just looks absolutely top end.
Well, it is top end. It's as simple as that. We like to think that everything we make is top end, as you see. We take our time when we manufacture. We don't rush. We pay attention to detail. And the reason is only very recently, in the last 3, maybe 4 years, that we have been manufacturing mattresses. And we decided we would go with sprung mattresses, not memory foam, because we're in a very fortunate position. As you know, Hayley, we exhibit, Sean, at roughly 250 days of every year. We exhibit at live events, exhibitions, flower shows, knitting shows, agricultural shows. We've been doing that for 65 years. For 35, 36 of those years, selling silk products. So we're in a position where we can talk to the customer and we can ask them their choice, their likes and their dislikes. Now, some people like memory foam, but an awful lot of people don't. The main complaint seemed to be makes you too hot, makes you sweat, and also it loses shape quite quickly. It happened to my wife and myself. We went to buy a mattress about, must be 9, 10, 11 years ago. Went to the mattress shop. I lay in the bed. She made me lie in the bed. She bullies me. She made me lie in the bed. She said, you have to try it, because if you don't try it and I buy it and you don't like it, you'll blame me.
It'd be my fault, yeah.
Yeah, did you get that, Sean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
No. So I lay in the bed for 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes, felt okay.
Yep.
Paid for the mattress, £1,100, had it delivered. 3 or 4 months later on, didn't like it. Right, big hollow in the bed where I was sinking into, sweating, so we had to get rid of the mattress. We had to pay £70 to have it taken away. Now, I read only on Sunday, 2 days ago, this will shock you, in Britain every year, this was on Google, 10 million mattresses go into landfill every year in Britain.
Oh gosh, that's shocking.
10 million.
10 million?
It's generally held within the bedding business. You should replace your mattress every 5 or 6 years. Some people sleep on them for 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
God knows what must be living in that
Oh,
mattress.
don't.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Right. Now, what I've done is this. We now go with sprung mattresses. So what I've done, I brought, this is the old-fashioned sprung mattress, a cut-down version. I can remember sleeping in this when I was 9, 10, 11 years old. The springs are quite large in diameter. Each one is joined to the one next door. You have a binding rail that goes around the edge, and here's the problem. I weigh 220 pounds. My wife weighs about 110, maybe 100. So the average person, when they're in bed, will toss and turn 12 to 15 times every night. So when I turn over at 220 pounds, my wife turns over with me.
The whole bed moves, yeah.
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 And she ends up being wakened up by me. She should be asleep, but now I've wakened her up. That's the old-fashioned mattress. So what we've done, we have improved it. This is what you now have. This is a pocket sprung mattress. Now, there's many more springs. They're smaller in diameter. Each one stands independently. They're not joined up. Now, this is a medium firm support mattress. Your body is going to be supported. You're not going to sink into it. It gives you the most beautiful night's sleep. Now, the only springs that move within this mattress are the springs where the weight is directly above it.
Right.
Now, to prove that, see the corner here? If I push that down, look with my thumb, you see that?
Just that one?
The springs either side don't move.
Yeah.
So with this, you have the luxury of sleeping on a medium firm mattress packed with silk. There is no memory foam in this, right? So that's really wonderful. You have 5 different layers of comfort. The top one is silk, absolute mulberry silk. Now, here's a cut-down version, which I can show you something here, which might interest you. This is the regular mattress up to here.
Yeah.
The one we're offering you tonight is our deluxe version, the Premium Plus. So what we've done, we've added an extra layer of comfort. This extra layer, the top comfort here, is packed with extra silk.
More silk.
So it's even more comfortable. And you are getting the top quality one for the same price, or slightly less actually, than you would normally pay for the premium one. And here's the best news of all. We are offering it to you with a 60-day trial period.
Brilliant.
You can pay for it tonight, the small part, I think.
It's
It's
full
full
payment
price.
tonight.
It's full
Is
payment
it? Full
tonight,
payment.
yeah.
Right?
Actually, we've got the details for the duvet on the screen.
Oh,
We'll take those off for
we'll
you.
change that for you.
You can pay for it tonight, have it delivered,
Uh-huh.
right? If you don't like it, keep it for 60 days, sleep on it,
Yeah.
do what you like. 60 days. If you don't like it, one telephone call to our office. We'll come and pick it up, take it away, refund your money. No arguing, no fighting on the telephone.
And this is a bed you want to
no
try.
dust mites.
That's
it-
really important. That 60-night trial, 60-day trial is so
And don't forget,
important.
Sean, most people who share a bed, very often, one lady said to me recently, you know, she said, I bought one of your mattresses. She said, it was absolutely wonderful. She said, my husband, she said, we've been married for 40 odd years. She said, it got to the stage we were thinking of getting separate beds.
Yes.
She said, my husband was getting old and he's sweating like a racehorse. That was the phrase that she used.
I love it.
She said, I got one of your mattresses, temperature controlled, absolutely beautiful. Now we're happy.
Yep.
She said, we don't need single beds. Absolutely wonderful.
And
no
it
dust
reduces
mites.
on that motion transfer
Yes.
as well.
So it
Yes.
regulates your body
Yeah.
temperature. So whether you sleep hot or cold, it's going to work with you to keep you at the right temperature. The individual pocket springs, so no movement on the other side
Yep.
of the bed, which is amazing. And no dust mites. Tell me again about the dust mites. Why don't they like this?
Well, they
mattress?
don't like because silk is a protein similar to your hair, right? They simply will not go near silk. Silk is also very, very smooth. This is something I mention this, I should mention it more often. Silk is, there's a phrase that's known the whole world over, smooth as silk.
Yeah.
It is so smooth. Dust mites are tiny little creatures, but they are like you and I. They have hands and feet.
Yeah.
And the feet and the hands can't grip the silk. They slip off it because it's so smooth. That's a fact, Sean.
So we know that you know they don't like.
So because they can't live on it, they can't survive in it, they don't go near it.
And you can find all this if you obviously
Yeah,
it's not
do your
our
own
claims.
research.
Do your own research. Have a look online, and you'll see everything that Raymond talks about with the benefits of silk. Whether it's your mattress, whether it's your duvet, whether it's pillows or
If you
pillowcases.
manage to get the pillow.
Let's recap on the mattress features because loads of you are going for it at this time of night. You've got edge-to-edge support with those amazing springs, 100% long fibre, AAA grade mulberry silk filling, that high-quality felt construction, a 10-year warranty, and for me, what's most important is that 60-night trial.
To actually take all the packaging off and sleep
Yes,
on it for
take it off. You don't have to keep the packaging.
Okay.
Just get rid of that. If you don't like this mattress, and that's highly unlikely, one telephone call to our office, we will send you a special bag, put the mattress in the bag, 24 hours to 48 hours later, we'll come and pick it up. Now, here's something I must mention, and I have to be very careful what I say here, because I'm not a doctor and I'm not a medical practitioner. So I have to be very careful. This is a personal opinion.
Yeah, not making any claims.
No claims of any description. This is my experience with this mattress. When I was 23, 24 years old, I had a slip disc cut out my back, right? And I'm now 82 years old. So for a big part of my life, I've had a very weak and quite a painful back. On a scale of 1 to 10, some days I'd be up about 8 or 9 pain-wise, right? Since I've started sleeping in this mattress, the pain hasn't vanished, but it's dropped dramatically. I would say I'm down to maybe a 2, 3, on a bad day a 4. So it has helped my back tremendously because it's a support mattress. You don't end up sleeping in a hollow within the mattress. When I turn over at night, because I'm big and I'm heavy, sometimes turning over in bed if you have a bad back, it's painful.
Yeah.
I can just roll over easy in this because the mattress is one level. It's just wonderful to sleep on.
And that's not a claim that Raymond
No, I'm
is
just
saying.
my
It's
person. I
just-
must stress.
And we have
that's my
lots of
personal
5-star
opinion.
reviews
Yeah.
like that, people saying the difference it's made for me. And the great thing is, you don't have to believe any of this.
can try
You can
it,
just try it. You can just get
60
home
days.
and sleep on it for 60 nights. How amazing is that? So you discover for yourself the difference it makes for you.
For you, yeah. Let's remind you of the prices because we are running out of time. We're live until 3 a.m. Whatever you're shopping for now, it's time to start checking out and confirming your orders. Let's remind you, though, of the deals and the savings you're making against our usual prices. So if you want to shop for the mattress, it's the pillow top, remember, it's that premium plus version of the mattress. 089838 is the item number. If you want to go for the single, the usual price, £549. You're saving £189. Our price is £360 for your single. If you want to go for the double, our usual price of £749, saving £299. Against that usual price, it comes down to £450. Then we go to your king size. Huge saving here.
Massive saving. Should be £799. Our price today, £500. So you're saving nearly £300, £299. But actually, if you're thinking about upgrading from a double to a king size, only £50 more. Well worth doing that. And I do look at this mattress and I just feel like it's a mattress for a princess or a prince or a king or a queen. It just looks so luxurious. And then you have got the Super King, and the Super King normally £899. Our price today £550. So again, an incredible saving. 089838 is your item number, and remember, you can sleep on this for 60 nights. Trial it. If it's not right for you, all you do is get in touch with Raymond and the company, and they will actually sort out getting a bag to you, so you can actually then bag it up and they can come and collect it from you. But you have got a 10-year warranty on that mattress as well, so please do not miss out on ordering that whilst the stock is available. But we've got to move back. Sadly, coming towards the end of the show, if you have just switched on, perhaps you've just come in from work, it's lovely to have your company. You're not too late at the minute. You may be too late for the pillow. The silk pillow has absolutely flown.
Single figures remaining on the pillow, but loads more people trying to buy them.
Yeah, so there's so many of you.
I'll try and remind you before the end.
So many of you trying to order 7 pillows. You're not all going to get them, so you do need to check those baskets out for your pillows. But we're going to get back to the duvet. We do have all sizes still available of the duvet. The king size has been really busy, and the Super King is the lowest in stock. But Raymond, for anyone that has just switched on, tell us why this duvet and what a difference this duvet can make.
Well, the short answer is total and complete comfort. And that's something everybody wants. When you go to bed under this duvet, you're just slipping. You know that lovely feeling you get, Hayley, when you go to bed, when you put clean bedding on the bed.
Heaven.
They call it, in my house, clean sheets night.
Yeah,
Now,
heaven.
you get into bed under silk, you lie back and you look up and you think, yes, there is a God.
This is us. We get so
There is a God.
excited. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Because most people I speak to, when I'm at a live event, I would say 10% of all the people I speak to, Sean, they don't want one of my duvets. The other 90%, they all have the same complaint. They get too hot in bed.
Right.
10% of the people are quite happy, they don't care. The other 90% are unhappy because they overheat. They're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, one leg dangling out the bed,
Yeah.
backside sticking out the duvet, duvet off, duvet on, duvet on. 1 minute they're cold, next minute they're shivering with sweat on. Can't wait in the morning to have a shower. Silk stops that happening. Don't confuse bulk with warmth.
Well, that was the thing for me, wasn't it? When we first got
I think
our
most
duvet.
people say, oh, it's
Yeah.
a bit thin. Will
It's
it be
very
warm enough
thin.
in the winter?
Yeah, people say, what TOG rating is it?
Yep.
There is no TOG rating with silk. Silk is a low conductor of heat. What it does, it retains heat in a different, and it produces heat and retains heat in a different fashion to duck, goose, or feather. You don't sweat under it. I'm not making this up. Check it on Google, Wikipedia. Type in all about silk. Silk will wick away 30% of its own weight in moisture or sweat. Imagine you're a lady going through the menopause. Can you imagine what a difference this is going to make to you? Those hot, cold sweats, temperature changes. It's just the most beautiful thing to sleep under. If you share a bed with someone who overheats, this is the duvet for you. Why should you buy silk? You can wash it in the machine as often as you want. A cold wash, 30 degrees. Tumble dry or line dry. If you're lucky enough to have a garden, once or twice a year on a warm sunny day, hang it over the washing line in the garden, and the UV rays of the sun totally purify and cleanse it.
Like refreshing.
Doesn't
isn't it?
retain
Yeah.
body odors. Silk is a protein, the same as your hair. Doesn't retain body odors. Top cover, Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count. Anything above 180 is considered to be luxury. 10-year warranty, money-back guarantee. Allergy board approved, no dust mites. That's not me saying that. That's not Haley saying it. That's not Sean saying it. That's the most stringent people in Britain, the allergy board. It's the only silk duvet currently being sold in Britain that has that coveted certificate. We have it for Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of the EU countries, New Zealand and Australia. Quite an achievement. And it's issued for 1 year at a time. Now that's very cunning, very clever. They do that for a reason. If our standards drop, they come and check at any time. They don't tell us they're coming.
Right.
They just walk in.
Yeah.
And if our standards drop, this is taken away overnight. That's a black mark, I can assure you. Every bedding company in Britain would love to have this certificate. And can I mention something to any viewers who are still out of bed and watching? Any product, not only the products I'm selling, any product you see in any retail shop that has the allergy board certificate on it, you can buy it in the knowledge it's been tested to the highest standards. It really has. It's almost impossible to get that. We've got it because we use the best fabrics, manufactured to the highest standards, give a 10-year warranty and a money-back guarantee.
And that's continually, like you say, because you have to renew it
every single year.
Brilliant.
It's very clever what they do. It's just to make sure. Very often,
Quality
Sean,
control, isn't it?
Sean, very often you go into a place of business and the certificates in the wall,
Yes,
they're
and they're
brown with
years
age.
old.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
The solicitors I use in Glasgow, very old solicitors, and I was laughing. I went in there. There was a certificate in the wall from 1902. Really, that's a fact.
Fabulous.
Just
Love it.
expired.
Only just. For anybody that has just switched on, this particular duvet and all the products you've bought us today, we can only buy it from you personally and with us
We
here at
only,
Shop on TV.
what we do, our head office is in Vancouver, and we export to various countries throughout the world. In each country, we pick one partner. We call them partners. ShopOnTV are our partners. We supply nobody else, absolutely nobody else. We constantly, I would say on average, we get maybe 2 people every week, shopkeepers, wholesalers, retailers, distributors. They know this is a good product. They know the public like it. They want to sell it and make some money for themselves. We say, sorry, one company only, ShopOnTV. Right. ShopOnTV buy large quantities. The buyers are good at their job. They buy at an advantageous price. They pass the saving on to the viewer. You can buy this product at a price which is absolutely stunning, and you can have your money back if you don't like it.
We've got incredible deals. That incredible that we've just had a sellout, which we did warn you about, and that was with our pillow. Well done if you got it. I'm so sorry because there is about 120 of you with it still in a basket, and I'm really sorry you're not going to get it. It has just sold out, so well done if you got the pillow. With the duvet, do exactly the same. Please check your baskets through. Don't be in a situation where you're disappointed and you miss out. So often at the end of a show, we get really busy and everyone starts to check out. Make sure if you want the single or the double, the king size or the super
as far
king,
as the pillows
check your
concerned,
baskets out.
Haley, you've sold a mountain of pillows here. And from what I understand, because of the problems in certain parts of the world, shipping products across the world at the moment,
it's really difficult.
the pillows we estimate are going to be out of stock for quite a time. We're trying to get some in from Canada, but I estimate it'll be quite a time. So anybody who's missed them tonight, I'm sorry, maybe 6-7 weeks before we have them
Yeah,
again.
so well done if you managed to get the pillow. Don't miss out on the duvets. Get those into your basket, check your baskets through, and get a duvet home that you can try, that you can test. And if it's not right for you, you get in touch with Raymond, you get in touch with the company, and they will actually sort out giving you your money back. The fact is, for so many, this duvet has changed the way they sleep, and we are two of those people.
Living testament. It made a huge difference to us when we bought our duvet from Raymond, and he had to remind us 27 years ago at the Ideal Home Show. And do you know what? When you do get it home, you will think straight away, like most people do, oh, is it going to keep me warm? Because it's much lighter than your traditional duvet. But it's not about the bulk of the duvet, the weight of the duvet. It's about what it's made of. Remember, inside, 100% mulberry silk, the finest grade of silk on the inside. And the outer casing is also completely natural, 100% cotton outer. And everything is anchored into place, so you'll never get hot spots or cold spots where it bulks up. Even after you've washed it, you can machine wash it at home on a 30-degree wash.
How great is that?
It's got a 10-year warranty on it. And we do at the moment still have all sizes, so from your single size right through to your Super King. But we've already had a sellout with the pillow. Please don't miss out on the duvets. They all come under the same item number. 738342 is that item number. Your single is a usual price of £169 with us today, £139.
You double again, another massive saving. £60 you're saving there. Should be £239. That's the usual price. £179 is your price today. If you've thought about upgrading to a king-size duvet on a double bed, honestly, it gives you this amazing drape. When you look at magazines, they'll have upsized the duvet. If you want to do that, it's only £20 more, so it should be £259. It's £199.
And we still have the Super King, and you've loved that tonight. Maybe you've got a king-size bed and you're going to go for the Super King. Usual price of £279 comes down to £219. All under that same item number, 738342. You can keep shopping after the show if we have the stock remaining. Yes. Remember, those pillows have already been our first sellout on our silk show.
And remember, we're talking AAA grade mulberry silk. This duvet is only available from Raymond himself at shows and exhibitions, and from us here on Shop on TV. So please, if you're thinking about getting a silk duvet, shop for what we say is the absolute best, which is the AAA grade, is the mulberry silk. Check if you're looking elsewhere. Look at that label. Raymond said it time and time again. Most duvets are a mixture of silk
and
blend, different products.
Not here.
Not here.
100% mulberry silk. And speaking of which, Raymond, it's nearly home time.
Yes.
We've got to say a huge thank you. Raymond's been working day and night with us here at ShopOnTV.
I enjoy it.
It's good.
And apart from anything else, Sean, and I don't want to sound sickly when I say this, but we've been friends for 30 years. We don't see one another as often as we used to. It's nice to come and sit and have a little chat, have a little laugh with Hayley about the fact she's a dribbler.
I knew he'd have to get it in.
It's a
before
joy
the end
to see you as always.
I was going to say this is 100% mulberry silk and you're 100% a nice man, but I've changed my mind. He is. He's absolutely adorable. Check your baskets through. It's been great to have your company. Take care.
See you tomorrow.